Everybody is late this morning, this evening, this afternoon, wherever you are and whatever time zone you're in. It is Tuesday from the barracks and nobody's here. Did the tracker flood itself to death? Say what? Give me 1 second here. All right. So Weiner evidently is on his way. I have no idea where Sin is. He's sitting there with no thing on. So you, sir, are incredibly late and no audio and pixelated as hell.
Let's try this again.
There you go.
All right. So I want to point out the time slot that you put on the announcement says 8 p.m. So I thought you were pushing it back.
No, it doesn't. It says 7.
I'm looking at it right now. It says 8 p.m.
I selected 7. Are you sure that your phone is not screwed up?
It's not my phone. Oh, let me go back. Scroll.
I have no idea. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I am Joker for Players 1 of his piece, the man with the mohawk, the king of the high kappas, Virchew from Sinister Customs, who is still heavily pixelated, I might add.
I look clear on my screen. I have no idea. And on YouTube, I'm clear. Am I pixelated to the rest of you guys?
I'm just going to pull up the thing here and show just how pixelated you look. On that note, there's food. Hold on one moment.
All right. I have no idea what's going on there. Give me 1 second, guys. 480p. What in the hell? I'm showing 1080 at. Looking good to Lauren. Wow, thanks, Lauren. Yeah, it says 1080p to me. I have no idea what's going on.
You know, nothing like the food person being late with dinner, so I have to get up and walk away. And I see Weiner there, but I don't see Weiner there. So he's also just a black screen.
I mean, that's the best screen.
All right. So we're going to talk about some stuff. Emma's probably going to join us a little bit later on this evening. Let's just do it this way. Get this up and running. Get all the stuff there. We're going to talk about all the things. Hello, Lauren. I don't know who Facebook Messenger is. Edward Meadows. Share the food? Absolutely not. That ain't happening.
We're fat kids, man. That ain't happening. It's prison rules.
Yep. We're going to be eating quite a bit. Again, don't know where Weiner is, but you barely hear you, sir?
Here we are.
We can still barely. There you go.
I figured out what it was like.
And it's not a party till the Weiner comes out.
Woo!
Weiner from New Breed Airsoft. Hold on, I'm going to put that back there. I'm just getting stuff prepped up and ready to go. Heidi, ho.
Here we are.
All right, so are we ready to feed the fat kids next weekend? We are definitely ready to feed the fat kids next weekend. Speaking of that, Loki. Here, Loki. Come here. Come on.
Hey, Sid, your camera does look a little fuzzy from here.
All right, I got people telling me it looks fine, and some people saying it looks blurry. It may be a bandwidth connection.
All right.
Let me hardline it real
In a few short weeks, Lauren, how about you're going to see us in 9 days is when the event starts.
Damn,
9
days
days.
already.
A few short weeks. It's only 9 days.
I won't be there. I'll be on a cruise.
Yeah, on another Carnival cruise. That's
The
gonna be
Mardi
great.
Gras, not an old ship. I'll be on a new ship.
You know, you keep saying that as if it's an excuse, and you know, I'm here to tell you.
So, since we were having this conversation, since we just got off the other cruise, I did a little bit of research because I was very curious about a few things. Did you know Carnival Cruise has the most cruise deaths of any cruise line?
Oh, that's awesome to hear.
So what I'm saying, Weiner, is if you don't come back, can I have your stuff?
No, I already got dibs.
My stuff. What stuff we talking about?
All the things.
Oh, all the things from my share. Of
All
the
your control
technical to
boxes, and there goes my
control
camera
boxes.
again.
I have all the control boxes, and they're in my possession. So.
Oh wait,
And
did I tell you I
like-
forgot to put that box in?
What box?
The box with the control is sitting in my garage.
You're kidding me.
No, I believe it's sitting right there in my garage.
Mother.
Holy technical difficulties.
Oh no, Weiner, the kidnap van is on its way to you.
I'm gonna stab him. I swear. There's. You know what?
You know, hang on.
Weiner,
Give me a second. Let me go out the tub. Be right back.
What the hell are you doing, son? All right, I'm muting you because you're making a shit ton of noise. I'm hiding Weiner because he's not there anymore. And yeah, you know what? It's one of those things. It's never a stream unless there's some sort of technical difficulties and everything else. Like, give me a thumbs up when you're done messing with your stuff, so I can so I can bring you back in here. All right, there we
All
go.
right, let's see if this helps with the connection issue. I checked my bandwidth and it was crap, so I went hardline.
Now you're clear. By the way,
It was the internet,
yeah, the Wi-Fi sucks.
which is annoying because it's right there.
Excuse me. All right, so we're going to talk about a lot of cool things tonight. We're going to talk about Syndicate 3 later on in the show. We're also going to talk about the 13-year anniversary of SS Airsoft and whatever the hell crosses our mind. Hiding Weiner 2023 in a nutshell. That is very true. All right, so I'm going to wait for Weiner to get back to start talking about the SS Airsoft. Oh,
Really?
that's on yours.
At least it happened early. I had something. I'm trying to remember what it was because it was a tech side thing that just. Oh, if you own an SSP5,
You got him.
we just found this out the hard way. Your hammer is not actually made out of steel. It is made out of a pop aluminum. So if you open it up, you're going to find shavings from your hammer. They are apparently designed to wear down over time. I was told directly from the OEM manufacturer when I went looking for replacements.
Why?
Don't know. But I can only order them in bulks of 50. They would not sell me a single one.
Damn.
You want to hear the kicker? Guess how much? Guess how much 50 of them cost?
$500.
Nope.
1,000?
Wrong direction. Oh no, keep going down.
750?
Keep going down.
250?
Keep going down.
50?
Keep going down.
What?
For 50 of these things,
Yep.
it's $10.
$12.98. That's including shipping from Taiwan.
Say what?
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. We always have dinner and a show on here. All right. So let's talk a little bit about what happened over the weekend. So we made the incredibly poor decision to go up to SS Airsoft. And it's not an incredibly poor decision to leave Friday night after 6 o'clock and not get in until after like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, and then go home directly after and not get in until 7 a.m. here.
I got sleep.
Yeah, he did. That boy slept almost the.
No, I drove part of it on the way home.
What part of it?
From Bucky's.
The last hour and a half.
To the house.
Technically, a part.
There you go. See, I said part. I didn't lie.
Yeah. Well, the thing was.
Oh, by the way, it was my birthday again.
Oh yeah.
It's always your birthday.
We got all of SS Airsoft at the raffle to sing him happy birthday twice. Well, the first one was all the participants. The second one was the after party. Yeah. So let's jump into that a little bit. We were given the opportunity to come up and help celebrate SS Airsoft's 13-year anniversary. If you guys don't know where SS Airsoft is, it's in Atlanta, northeast side of Atlanta, in Buford, Sugar Hill.
Buford, Sugar Hill. Same, yeah. All real close to each other. You can blink and be on the other one.
And, it's one of those things, an amazement that you really think about that, when a field has been open for 13 years. A lot of you might remember that this is the actual field. I need to email this to. Sorry, 1 second. I forgot to do one critical thing that I always forget to do with this, which is send it to Steve at SS Airsoft. So everybody, if you can, please say, hi, Steve. Thanks for being here 13 years.
Thanks for the free T-shirts. Love it.
I know.
I'll wear it a lot.
That's what I forgot to put on. I forgot to put on the T-shirt.
So rude.
I know. Well,
I bet he didn't even bring me one back.
No, he didn't. I know he didn't.
I know he didn't. He doesn't think about me. It's fine.
I honestly was like on lack of sleep, and Weiner can attest to this. I was on such lack of sleep for the entire thing.
He was networking and running his mouth the whole time. There was no lack of sleep there.
Yeah, there was. There's plenty of lack of sleep, especially when the kids decided that we get in at I don't know what time we got in, but then we got phone calls at like 3:30 in the morning.
I did.
Waking us the hell up.
I got to sleep.
Next time I'm just gonna start pounding on your door and shit. If I get woken up.
Steal his doorknob. Steal his doorknob.
Oh no, this was actually a good hotel. There was no doorknob stealing that was happening. Sorry, I'm just sending this over to Steve right now.
Well, that was still well.
You stepped in the bed. Somebody asked on Facebook, are MP7, MP5 mag adapters allowed? You're taking an MP7 to an MP5 mag? Yes, that's allowed. That's completely fine.
And we're gonna talk about Syndicate later on.
But, yeah, I don't know why you would do that, but yeah.
EG67's on the bed. I got EG67s right there.
I get EG.
Let's talk about the wake up Weiner.
Huh?
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Definitely gonna have to do that to wake up Weiner.
You just get a tremor grenade and you put it so the impact point's facing up, right under his pillow.
First, I got to get to my room. Especially when I wasn't sharing my room. I had my room to myself.
That room was in my name, right?
That's fine, but still. And plus I was packing, so somebody would have got shot.
That's what you do when you're not in the room.
What was that?
That's why you wait till you leave the room to do it.
And plus also, when you deadbolt the door, the key doesn't work anyways.
Oh, I'm sure I could bribe somebody to pull a prank there and say, hey, there's somebody in my room. I don't know who he is. Sounds like there's a freaking freight train running in there. But anyways, back to SS Airsoft, and one of the reasons why we're having this stream tonight.
Hey, I figured out why Mark doesn't snore when he sleeps. He actually covers his head with his pillow.
He's trying to take himself out.
That's right.
It's only over my eyes, guys. Relax. Hello, everybody. Hello. Just a
Oh.
All right.
Mine isn't blown up with air. Thank you.
So we got asked to come up, and we brought the entire team up. The other funny thing happened was that Tinker's been dealing with some things in his life where he can't come out and play airsoft all that much anymore. We had pretty much abducted him for the day. We picked him up Friday, brought him up there, and then dropped him back off to his girlfriend early Sunday morning, late Saturday night. So I had a chance to go out, be out there, meet a lot of people that were at SS, despite the fact that the weather tried everything in its power to end the event from happening. There, with the threats of hurricane, tornadoes, thunderstorms. Then it cleared up around noon, but then the wind kicked up. So then everybody did a dual purpose of sitting in their booth, showing stuff off, and at the same time holding on to their stuff to make sure it didn't fly away.
Hold the tents, keep the tents from blowing away.
Well, we got a chance at it's in the truck. At meeting a couple of vendors that we never met before, like Arcturus, I believe I'm saying the name right.
Arcturus, yeah.
And Moss something.
You're thinking of MOS manufacturer.
That's it.
E&O. Getting a chance to look at their new split gearbox design was actually kind of cool. And the fact that the magwell can accommodate M4, AK, and it had an adapter for 9mm. I'm waiting for Sin to acknowledge that.
Oh, I acknowledged it with my eyebrows. You said split gearbox, and I cringed, and then you said compatible with M4 and AK. Now you have my interest, sir.
Yeah, it was kind of cool because they just swapped out all the ones that they had there, and I thought it was pretty cool. There were lightweight designs. I take it you're not a fan of the split gearboxes.
Oh, absolutely not. They are the worst thing on the planet to try to keep aligned.
Isn't that the way the Sistema systems are made?
Some of them, yeah. But the problem with split gearbox, they're cool for everybody thinks they're cool because of maintenance purposes. But when you try to shim one, you're shimming two separate things and hoping they line up right when you put it together.
You know what Sin sounds like right now?
What?
Not on my lawn.
Hey, man, whatever makes you happy. Buy the gun that you like. Yeah, don't even get me started on ICS, Rick. Do not get me started. But no, like, in theory, my opinion on the split gearbox system has always been, why are you trying to fix something that's not broken? There's no legit advantage over a regular gearbox with a split gearbox. In fact, it creates more issues you have to fix. Diesel, you can go to hell. Moving on. But no, seriously, it's like the way it was taught to me, and the best example I ever get is the guy that actually taught me how to tech was Jay. Imagine you're making a peanut butter and jelly sandwich before you cut the bread in half first, and then you're trying to line up the two halves perfectly. It'll work mostly, but it's never going to be perfect. I mean, you can break out like a set of calibers and go down to the micron level when you're trying to shim up the gearbox. Or you can just use a version 2 gearbox or a version 3 gearbox.
Well, the new G&G SRB, I think it is actually kind of cool too with all the modification you can do with just a little remote control right inside the magwell. You can change where the trigger pull is at, whether it's the front of the pull, the back of the pull. And it also sets up and aligns the stuff like with just a couple pushes. It was actually kind of cool. Mouse actually bought the demo version there.
Yes, she did. She was happy and smiling all the way out.
I'll have access to that when I get back from Crescent. So speaking of which, let's go ahead and start pulling up some video here. There's a video that I didn't really get a chance to cut any of Tinker's video. I didn't get a chance to do any video. I was too busy out there making sure the old man didn't die. He was hobbled up inside of a chair. We wanted to make sure
I was
blood
perfectly
clot.
fine. I did not need a babysitter. And you were too busy talking
Have
to
you
everybody.
met you?
Have I met me? I think I know me pretty well. This is not the first time I trashed my knee.
So I'm going to throw this up here real quick. So I'm going to go get the Moss manufacturer catalog out of my thing while we do this. This is Tinker's video. And like the first minute is freaking hilarious.
One here. Hey! Fucking hell. Straight in the nut. Oh. Yeah. I just need a second.
Nothing more than I like than the sound of Tinker getting shot in the nuts.
I got shot in the nut. Oh my god. Oh.
I didn't feel a thing.
Oh, hurt. Hold on. One. I think my back is two. Okay.
Couldn't have happened to a nicer guy.
Yeah.
Right in the mommy daddy button. Mr. Walker, sir. Howdy, howdy.
What? You know he's there, Tinker. What are you doing? You can see the BBs. I don't. What is he doing? Oh, he's going to use somebody else as a meat shield.
Did you just turn the volume down?
I don't know. I think he turned the volume down or something.
You turned the volume down? What?
Huh?
Volume cut out for a minute.
Oh, I muted myself because
You muted the video too.
Oh, it did?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was a failed jump shot.
That was Alan too. Smurf. So we said it before, and we'll say it again. This is probably one of the best themed fields I've ever seen. I'm going to let this run down below. Here, let's do it this way. Down here, there. Shifting everybody around. There we go. And we're just going to let Tinker's video play down here. Oh, crap. Stop it. There we go. It's one of the best themed fields out there. I haven't seen anybody put this much effort into an actual airsoft arena. You got tanks, you got structures, you got, especially in an indoor arena. You got walls and everything else.
Whoa! You got walls at an indoor arena, really?
Well, stuff that looks like walls, jackass. Are we already losing Weiner? Does it already look like?
I'm wide awake. I'm watching.
No, we're watching Tinker. We're watching Tinker's battle of whatever he's doing.
And I got my leg propped up on the chest next to my desk.
It's very weird that Tinker stays in one spot for this long.
It was weird, and I want to say this might have been the first game where I was streaming live. Actually, hold on. Nope, I wasn't up there. I wasn't up in the gallery. So Tinker sometimes get into a spot where if he can hold it down, because there's only so far you can advance at at SS Airsoft. Unlike other fields and all that, they stop it to prevent people from being able to go in and ooh, what the hell was that? Oh wait, hold on.
That was clean.
Oh, okay. It was a good surrender, and somebody just shot from afar. I thought the kid that was surrendering.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. That was clean. That was clean on their part.
So, and like I said, it's like you got 2 tanks in there. All the fans are dressed up nice. So one of the cool things is, like this is one of the rules that a lot of people don't like, which is the surrender rule. And here it almost makes sense because at just how close you're shooting and the volume of BBs that are there. Ooh, wait, hold on. Did I just catch something I don't want to see?
I'm pretty sure Tinker just got hit.
It might have missed him because he's leaning forward. Hold on. Oh, so they're within 10 feet. So Tinker said surrender, and the guy still fired. So the guy would have been in the wrong because you have to surrender. But it might have missed because he's like this, leaning with his head.
Honestly, it looked like a gun hit from the angle.
Now, the only downside to SS, and I really hate to say it, is just how small it is. I wish if this was double the size, it'd probably be one of the best airsoft arenas out there. So we rolled up to this event pretty deep. We had Bugs, Skittles, Mouse, Patches, Weiner, and myself up there, and Tinker. I don't have a whole lot of video because we did not plan this accordingly. Of course, where I take everybody's footage and just do it. But I did get a few clips from some of the other guys too, and I'll throw them up there for you all to see. But I mean, the level of detail on this field is absolutely fantastic. Now, one of the things I will say is that this field also has very low toxic players, right? Mostly because if you bring up something to if you bring something up to the refs, they'll do something about it. Oh.
Sounds like a cast of hairspray.
Oh, hold on. I'll send the link over to Bugs because we get to really make fun of him now. Oops.
So you know we can see that, right?
Okay.
Yeah, you're sharing that conversation. There's the map.
Oh, there's nothing really there that people can see. Let me just copy this over and send it over to Che. We'll have Bugs on here to mess with, which is always great. So what is it that you liked about the facility there, Weiner?
What part of the facility I get to see? Probably the taco meal we had out there. I didn't get to go out on the field at all, but I like the staging room was actually pretty huge. It was set up nicely. Yeah, I saw the shop was awesome. When you walk in, you got the big old shop right there, and you go through into the where you chrono, and then you got the staging area where you're waiting to go into play. So it was a nice facility. It changed a lot since I was there last.
They also have
last time I was there was probably 3-4 years ago. So they actually changed it up quite a bit since I was there last.
Yeah, this is their I guess they're watching the FTB tournament. They do have nice bathrooms actually.
Oh, bathroom, yeah, quite a few. They got 2 nice.
Hold on a second. Hey, Bugs, I see you out there. I'm just going to play things for a second, and you can join in a little bit.
That's not a SpeedQB tournament. There's way too little fire going on.
Well, I mean, they don't have a lot of tracers going on. I mean, is there not enough toxicity there for you?
Tell you what though, everybody there was super cool. All the kids come through that stopped to see what was up, what we had. All your guys had their guns laying out on the table right there. I had PTS right next to me. Got to talk with him for a while. It was good.
So nobody else could see it on the stream. Even the guys that are here, like Virchew can't see it, Weiner can't see it, but I can. And the only thing I see is like Che doing like this stuff into his mic, like let me in, let me talk. And each time he does it, I'm just gonna hold it on just a
is
little
Che
bit
waiting
longer.
in the background? In the background?
He's
sitting back there.
He's sitting back there now.
Yeah, everyone knows what I'm talking about.
There we go.
I appreciate it so much, Mark. Thanks. Thanks for bringing me in. I truly am forever in your debt. How's it going, guys?
Good. How you doing, Jay?
Dude, doing
everybody.
fantastic.
This is Bugs.
Hey, guess who's going to be our substitute buck tonight?
Well, we were supposed to have. Well, Emma was the one I thought was going to be on, but I didn't realize she was actually in a shoot. So we have to settle for Che.
Settle. All right. We'll settle. I'm gonna leave.
If you'd have seen his face when I did that, it's like, no.
Oh. All right.
I mean, Emma is way better looking.
Yeah, see what happens when you talk trash.
I know she is, right?
Actually controls the room.
I know she's way better looking than I am. No, she's doing a photo shoot right now. So she's that shoot is over at sunset, and there's still a little bit of sunset left going on out there. So I'm sure that they're going to be shooting for another 20 minutes or so.
Is he made with real buck extract?
Where's the truth?
Yeah, Weiner, your comment about the bathrooms. The bathrooms are actually nice. They're the first like airsoft field bathrooms that I'm not like. Ugh.
It's actually like they sent somebody in there to clean them up after everybody.
I know.
Because most airsofters can't hit the freaking toilet for nothing.
I know.
They
can't aim in the field or off of it.
We used to have signs up in our bathroom at Crystal as like adjust your hop up.
They also have stuff like that at SS. It says check your aim.
Yeah, check your aim. Yep, it did say that.
That's great. That's great.
I did not see that. What the hell are you doing?
Nothing.
Get out.
Oh, he's talking to his dogs.
That includes me.
Cora's like got her nose right up on. Oh, you guys can't see it because it's just out of view. She's up there like, oh,
that's correct. You know, Kevin just said Che is more entertaining than Buck. That's true because usually all we just see a Buck is the side of his head.
I just want to point out the bar is already pretty low.
Well, still.
I mean, Che actually blinks occasionally, which is ahead of Buck.
Come on now, y'all don't need to be trashing.
No, Buck did have his wife there. She commented every now and then when she was right behind.
Yes.
Makes the analytics will show when all the viewership comes in. Yeah. So
see this?
The highest retained what is it? Retained viewership. Retention. There you go. Thank you. I appreciate the help. I need it. I need a lot of it. I need a lot more than that.
What the hell's going on?
What's up, Tubbs?
What's going on, Tubbs?
Dang.
Yeah, Che's not bouncing on a yoga ball the entire time.
You heard Tubbs and now you're interested.
Are you on a yoga ball right now?
What, me?
Yeah.
No, I'm on a chair.
We can't even see the chair back.
Somebody said something about you being on a yoga ball.
Yeah.
They said your lighting's on point, though.
But now his angle's off, and now the lighting's
Stop it. Stop it. I'm trying. Okay, here we go. Weiner, stop taking pictures of me.
No, I'm actually trying to fix my phone so I could actually watch the. I'm trying to watch the YouTube chat.
Oh, that's what I gotta open up. I gotta open up.
Because everybody's commenting, so I can see who's commenting on what. My phone was dying. There we go.
Nah. Yeah, this was probably my favorite time playing at SS though.
And that was actually one of the cool things. Is like I
had a great time.
Che has Jay has some very strong opinions on gameplay, and he'd much rather prefer to play at another field at times because of the way Jay likes to play. He doesn't like to stop running. He likes to keep running, and there's only so much space you could do that at SS, whereas opposed to the other field where that boy can run and run and run and run and run and run. Like I think there was one time you were there, and I was up at the tower. I was watching you guys when my ankle was jacked up. You guys ran around, ran around, ran around, ran around before finally getting eliminated. And I'm up there just laughing my ass off, saying, "This is hilarious. This is a very painful game of Ring Around the Rosie."
So what you're saying is we need to change his call sign to Gump.
Chase got like 4 call signs already, 2 of which are not
Appropriate.
Are not stream appropriate. Yeah.
I have a patch. If you ever find me out in the field and just read the patch I'm wearing, that's that one. I don't actually have a Bugs name tape. The only name tape I have is my
is SB.
Is mine. It's my favorite.
So one of the cool things that happened is that we're out there is like a lot of people came up and they were checking out. We were woefully unprepared. Both Weiner and myself were woefully unprepared.
You.
He can kick you
out.
out.
At least I have a logo. At least I have patches.
My logo is finally done. I did not have company patches, but I did do a QR code for us. So thank you very much.
Yes, you did. But that wasn't done in time and it wasn't printed up either.
Well, actually, Emma came to the rescue and she put her little laptop out there with our QR codes, both of them side by side so people could see them. And they did till the wind blew it over.
I'm not saying till the wind said.
Emma saved your butt.
Yes, to a certain extent, yes.
Because you were not prepared.
Well, I didn't know what to expect. And, of course, Mark, who's done this before, he was completely unprepared.
Hold on. I had not done something like that before. And what happened was I could have brought the Screech Dragon Studios things, but I was like, nobody knows it as Screech Dragon Studios. Nobody knows that that's the parent.
You're freezing up there, Mark. Keep freezing up.
Did he just go all stat or screw you for anybody else?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah,
for me.
Yep.
No, I was just doing that first.
There he is.
Now he's BSing us. Stop. Stop. Blink twice if you need help.
The dog's giving it away, man.
You can't even see her. Kev. Nice try.
Thanks,
she got walked away while you were faking your pause.
Anyways, Screech Dragon Studios is like the parent company that I have set up for Players Wanted and for the other stuff that we're doing. So it's like falls under an umbrella. But nobody knows it as Screech Dragon Studios. They only know the channel Players Wanted. So I did not intentionally this time bring the Screech Dragon Studios things. But guess what I'm bringing to Crescent, because they're not here, is the Screech Dragon things. Yeah, so we meant to bring a TV, but I said, you know what? I got them. I got to pack up.
Yes, you do.
Get all the Jerry's loaded up.
Yes, I already got the meatloaf. Yes, I already get the meatloaf. And thank you, Kevin. Did you see Kevin's comment?
I haven't seen where it's clear that unprepared since Sarah hit it.
Dude, Jay, you missed it. You should have been there.
I've seen enough video footage to feel like I was there.
It was something else. So we were gonna bring a TV to just have the stuff playing in the background, right? So people could see what we do and everything else. And then we saw that what the weather was gonna be, and Winter's like, I'm gonna go grab the TV. I was like, nah, don't.
It's probably a good idea.
That'll be a bad day.
I'm so happy we didn't have all that stuff. Because when the wind blew, I grabbed the tent, looked behind me, and everybody else's tents were 10 feet in the air. That was when I knew I was like, I should be in the field playing right now.
And that was all the real expensive tents that went flying.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
That's good. We all still had a blast. We had a good time. I want a gun again. I want another gun.
Emma's pissed about that, by the way, because she bought yours first, and if she had bought hers first, she would have had all of her shit and yours.
What did you win?
I won an actual ARP9, a G&G.
The 3.0?
No, I don't think it's the 3. It's the gray wolf one. That's it.
Oh, awesome.
I think is that not 2.0?
I don't know. It doesn't say it on there.
If you open it up
Okay, I'm gonna open it up. Give me a second.
and show us the stock, I can tell you if it's 2.0 or 3.0.
Why is this side?
What's up, Sean? How you doing?
I'm in the wrong spot. Guess that would help.
Cinnamon cookies for Joker.
Yep.
Ooh.
No, but once I learned this field a little bit, it became pretty easy to just like get up to my spot. Once I was in my spot, like dominate the
Oh, it
spot.
did come with a mag. Good. I got a couple mags too.
Nice.
So what you want to look at the stock?
2.0.
That's the ARP. That's the first gen.
First
Yeah.
gen? Yep.
Yeah, first gen. Yep.
Yep.
We're doing great, guys. We're talking about SS Airsoft. That's one of the things that Weiner won. Now,
Yep.
Weiner won that, but Emma,
Oh yeah, she cleaned up.
on a $40 spend, came home with a Kythera
Right there.
with a reg
Yep.
and a line.
No tank though.
Um,
she didn't have a tank.
A SIG P365 and a Salient Arms Glock 17.
That's right.
Well, two
And
of those things
also-
are amazing.
The freaking useless tap adapter that takes shotgun shells, which I don't even know why that exists.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That would.
Yeah,
She should have just gave that back.
Virchew, let me explain this. It's a tapped adapter for a high kappa that takes shotgun shells.
Yeah, I know about them.
Why?
They came about because some fields banned the M4 adapter. There are a few fields that ban the M4 adapter because they don't actually understand logic. So they
Sounds
yeah,
like Miami. Sorry.
but no, so for what they are, they actually do a pretty amazing job. And depends on which model it is and which shotgun shells it'll take. Because there's 30 round shotgun shells, and if it's the 5 stack, that's 5 times 30 rounds. I can't math right now.
I don't know if it takes multiple. Just from the
Is
size
Is it
of
the
it,
single
and how
one
it
that loads into
looks,
the bottom?
It looks like the single one that loads in the bottom.
Yeah, then they're dumb, but if you want to run a lightweight rig and just carry shotgun shells, I guess they work for it. When they first came out, I said the same thing. I was like, why? There's a lot of European fields specifically that banned the M4 adapters.
Right.
And there's a guy on, I can't remember, it's one of the 3D printing airsoft forums that actually came up with the design for him.
All right, cool. Give me 1 second here.
There's also another version that you can actually stick several shotgun shells into. I want to say it's 5, and then they all feed into one tube that goes up into the magwell.
That's cool.
Designed by the same guy.
Yeah, no, I'm looking on Tap Airsoft right now, and the one that I think that she has is just a single that is shoved right in the bottom.
Yeah, I don't know why TAP started carrying them. They don't even really have a European presence, but
we're going to come back to it, but since it just jumped up right here, we're going to talk about Chris in a little bit. Mag adapters on shotguns at prisons. I'm going to say no. Defeats the purpose of a shotgun.
guys, please stop trying to invent ways of cheesing rules. If you want to run an M4, run an M4. If you want to run an LMG, run an LMG. If you're running a shotgun, run a shotgun. If you don't like the mag capacity of your shotgun, get a better shotgun. The amount of money that those adapters cost, if you'd have spent it when you got the shotgun, you could have got a better shotgun. Like so many events, it's not even just our events. There's so many events I watch people get upset because they can't cheese something. People forget that this is a call it a sport, call it a game, call it whatever you want. This is something we all did for fun. If you need to cheese that badly, you suck. Get good. Like I've watched people later. Bad Blood, a guy ran a Springer all weekend and had a blast. I'm still upset that he got me with it, but he had a Springer for crying out loud.
I was gonna ask you, how mad would you be if I brought like a $30 Walmart Springer?
I laugh. I'd be mad, but I laugh about it. I've had kids show up to what was it? Fallen Syndicate, Fallen Citadel in Tennessee one year. A whole squad showed up with clear plastic Walmart guns back when Walmart sold those things,
Yeah.
and they had a blast.
So
That was actually my first gun, by the way. Those little clear pistols. That was my first gun.
So it's really funny because everybody's talking about like their guns and all that, and then here's me at Bad Blow with just a knife and getting 153 kills.
Just gotta pat myself on the back again.
You can patch it. What are you flipping me off for? I didn't kill you. You were definitely the distraction. Che, run that way. He runs, and I just go that way. He goes this way. I go that way, and then I kill him.
Excuse me, I have to go be rude.
Let's see. Some of these
works for me.
Not. What's he got on his bed? That's his bed. Zoom in on his bed.
Yeah, we can do it this way. Hold on.
Oh, kitty cat.
Okay, there's a cat. Okay, I see it.
There's actually two up there somewhere.
I saw the kitty cat and all the stuffed animals on your bed. On your gothic bed.
Yeah, that's she's off screen right now, but that's her pilot. Every time I go on the road for a show, I bring her back a stuffy because she likes to squish those. Yes, she's attempting to build a replica of me in the bed made out of squishmallows.
That's great.
Oh, Stu, you don't know the half of it.
You don't need to know the half of it.
They can see the corner of it. What was I ranting about? Yeah, so no to the shotgun mag adapters. Seriously? It's like the one guy that asked us if he could bring the HP-8 AA-12 with a murder box. No!
Oh, wait, hold on. I think that just came up again. Hold on. I attended the Syndicate game last year. Is planning on attending again in 2 weeks. I want to clarify something. Last year, I got to go ahead and run a Tokyo Marui AA-12 as an LMG with the caveat that I can only carry one drum mag with me, and that was switched to semi-indoors per the LMG rules. I want to touch base to see if that was still permissible, or should I run something else?
He should run something else.
Can I run this? Mark, can you put my screen in? Can I run this in my Glock?
No.
You're not even going to be there.
Come on, man. Let me have some fun.
You're not even going to be there, so the answer is no.
It's this or a tap adapter with high caps, which basically does the same thing. So I don't see what the problem is.
You didn't ask whether or not they were allowed. You said if you could run it.
Oh, I see the problem.
Well, that's one thing. The second problem is you're not going to be there. The third problem is I don't think the drum mags were allowed.
No, they're not. I just like giving him crap. No, okay, so I'm going to be clear since people they're being funny. The murder box, the manslaughter box, the felony box, any of the other off-brand versions of the murder box are not allowed. You cannot run around the field with a backpack full of ammo feeding into your gun. Period.
Is that how? Wait, those exist?
Yes, they exist.
The AA-12 weighs about as much as you do, Che.
I'm looking this up.
It weighs like 12 to 13 pounds. I'm not even joking. It's like a heavy ass.
I weigh more than that.
Okay, so the good version of the AA-12, yes, is heavy. There's a crappier version that is light. That's primarily because everything but the gears is polymer.
But the Tokyo Marui one is there.
Yeah.
Who do you think you are?
No. Murder boxes don't exist. They exist. They were primarily designed for people that wanted to build juggernaut suits.
God, it's ugly.
Jesse Ventura from Predator.
Don't get me wrong. I have an LMG. I want a murder box. However, I understand how unbalanced and how unfair that is to put onto the field.
I mean,
If
they
we
can
run a
only stay outside
juggernaut,
anyway, so.
yeah. But if we run a juggernaut, cool. That's a different story.
All right. So,
How many clips do you have from the SS game?
Not a whole lot.
so the great thing about SS is
Diesel, if you show up with cargo pants full of ammo, I'll allow it. But you have to stay fully loaded at all times.
Jay, I honestly did not get a chance to do much clipping at all, bro, because,
sad.
well, I mean, there's an update on my son who's staying home from school tomorrow and probably Thursday and possibly even Friday.
Okay.
Because the insurance company decided in their infinite wisdom to take us off automatic payments. So we didn't pay his insurance premium for the last month. So they canceled his premium, causing his medications to run out. And
Understood. Okay.
if we didn't get a call from a third party that watches Damien's account like a hawk, we still wouldn't know and just been like, hey, we're out of meds. What the hell's going on? But they said, yeah, your insurance has been canceled. So this time it wasn't the company that screwed up because they didn't do the paperwork properly. This was the parent company that is doing it.
Like the payment processors?
Can you run those? Yeah, you can run those.
Oh, sick. Oh, I didn't actually know I was still sharing my screen. I was just browsing. My bad.
I thought you wanted me to. So
No.
But yeah, so I was dealing with that all day today. Like my mom showed up today and she's also hurting. She brought some stuff over. And I got a guy doing tiling inside of her room. Ready to clip anything today? So this is just a talking stream. What's up? What's up? I finally get to bring up my... Huh?
No, wait. Tomorrow night you go play. Sorry, I'm all
Wednesday,
screwed up with
yeah.
days. Yeah, I've been doing this install for 2 days now, so I'm toast.
That is that's amazing.
So, he's talking to somebody else. Anyways, so it was really cool seeing all the people that SS brings together. I was surprised at this, how many people from California made the trip all the way over to the East Coast for this event.
Well, it's because they wanted to get out of that wonderful state they live in.
California could break off of the U.S. and maybe.
Well, here's the fun fact is that a lot of the California players love traveling outside of California for events and stuff, because if you've ever played in California, you forget which field you're at because they're all the same. It's very disturbing. All the indoor fields in that state, you will not remember which one you're in. We tried doing a top to bottom tour of hitting like 8 fields. They're all the same.
Wow.
What are they regulated to that? Pretty much.
I don't know. I think they were all designed by the same guy. It's like a hotel chain or something.
Gotcha.
But all the rule sets are pretty much the same. All the players are the same egomaniacs. Most of the field layouts are 2 variations just turned at a different angle. It's boring, to be honest. So, like, if you go Texas, Atlanta, Maine, New York, when they actually had decent fields, you meet all kinds of players from California for some reason. Or my personal favorite is a group of guys in Idaho, because there's apparently no airsoft fields in Idaho, that you will run into the same group all over the place.
Well, California has a regulation on everything, so I wouldn't be surprised if it was some kind of like,
no politics.
Either that or it's
no politics.
Either that or it's one insurance company
not
out there.
politics, it's fact.
I don't think it's politics. I personally think it's one insurance company they're all insured by that's very stringent.
Yeah, they keep them off. Yep.
No, it's a state regulation. He's right. It's state regulations. In order to send anything into California, it has to be clearly marked and everything else. Like, if I have to send the OCall back for any service or anything else, I have to literally like wrap the damn gun. You have to wrap the grip. You got to wrap the front nozzle. You got to wrap the stock and freaking at least 1 inch of high vis orange tape.
I'm glad that they're having to do that since guns go off by themselves. Sorry, that's it. I'm done.
Stop. Jesus. We can't talk about that in here either.
Gotcha.
Anyways, moving along. so a lot of those guys came, and that was kind of cool, meeting a bunch of different people and then getting a chance to sit down and interact with them. But by far, one of the coolest things that I think Weiner and I were a part of was the after party. So, who is somebody? Evidently, somebody knows you, Che, and I don't know where that's at.
It says Facebook user.
Yeah,
well, my name is also in my tag, so.
Don't know who is that Facebook user. I don't know, but we're streaming in like 4 different pages and groups and all that.
Beowulf. All the barricades are soy based and sea turtle safe.
And delicious.
That was great.
I love you.
Stop it! Stop it!
This is awesome. And he's not going political. He's not political.
Anyways.
It's fact.
It's Casper. Okay. It's Casper. And you're not going to be able to see him because he's going to be at Syndicate and only Syndicate.
That's unfortunate.
He might show up. He might show up to Bad Blood. So let's see here.
Keep him coming, Beowulf. We're good.
Put the comment on the screen. You won't. Put it on the screen. You won't.
It's like a train riding through Ohio. Totally.
That's a sequel to Cocaine
Except
Bear.
that's in Georgia. The train's in Georgia.
No, it's Ohio.
I know where they derailed.
Here's the thing. I live in Ohio. We get a train derailing at least once a week. Here, it's like, oh, train derailed. We're like, yeah, okay.
Y'all don't. I mean, why haven't they stopped sending trains through Ohio yet?
There's no choice.
Yeah, there's really no choice across the north.
Yeah, there's no choice. You know how like they say all roads lead to Rome? Well, all train rails lead to Ohio.
So all trains actually lead to Chicago, Illinois. If you actually look at the grid map, they all lead there. The problem is, to go west or south, you have to go through Ohio from Chicago.
That's really unfortunate.
Dude, we have the worst train rail system in the world.
Yeah, we do. Because we just started, because we haven't upgraded what we thought was obsolete technology.
We still use steam engines for crying out loud.
That's great.
What's up, Garcia? Garcia, your name is shockingly absent from the list attendees for Syndicate 3. I'm just saying.
Really?
I'm currently trying to find good. Oh.
Are you okay,
He saw a
Weiner?
volleyball game going on. He's got to go. Sorry, softball.
You got a notification.
So, all right. So let's go through and let's talk about the after party. So this is actually kind of a really cool aspect of what happened. After the rest of the kids left the old men alone at SS Airsoft so they could run home as fast as they possibly could, we stuck around to do the after party, mingle, and everything else, which is kind of cool because you get to go around to the other tables and introduce yourself where there's not a bunch of other people like crowding over, especially when it comes to like
Really?
Goddamn.
poor Palestine, Ohio, because there's just another derailment that just happened there just now. Wait, too soon?
No, I'm talking about what
All
Stu
right,
said to Weiner.
I know what Stu said. He derailed the freaking chat again. That's why I know exactly what he said. I saw it. I got it. I understood the
Listen,
joke.
Stu, just because your mom didn't like me, no reason for her to do a restraining order.
Don't care had sex.
God.
God. Oh.
Are you all done?
Hey, that wasn't me this time.
Because
Okay, don't blame us.
I
Blame them. Don't blame us. Sorry, chat's over here.
No, the chat.
So I did call
over there.
up. I did call up
Chat way over
Beowulf.
Yeah.
I knew where I was
I
pointing.
called up Beowulf.
Spin class downstairs. And
I called Beowulf up and said, "Yeah, man, I was speeding. I was doing like 105 through Cordell. None of you guys could catch me." He goes, "There was nobody out there, was there?" I was like, "Nope."
Oh my god!
All right, let's see here.
My
So
game cannot get done enough.
that was kind of cool, getting a chance to sit down and interact with a lot of these people, especially Nigel was there, so getting a chance to pick his brain a little bit was kind of fun. But one of the cool things that happened was Steve said, because this was our first time doing an anniversary there. He got up there and he said, he said, "We're going to go around the table and we're going to talk to each person, who you are, what you do, how you came to be here, and all that." And it really was cool going all the way around, like everybody going around the table. It sounded like an AA meeting, and it was. It was Airsofters Anonymous.
We do have.
It's like, "Hi, my name's Mark." Everybody, "Hi, Mark," and it was just. It started from the first time Nigel stood up, and it didn't stop there. And the sheer love I was flooded with was amazing. And, only one other person I think acknowledged the wife. So at the very end of all, I was like, "Hey, I just want to say one thing. Behind every great man, there's a great woman. And Patty, you must have the patience of a saint to deal with this guy. But we also want to thank you for allowing this to happen, because there's something to be said about that special woman that's behind him to make sure it's going on."
The
Yeah. Stu is great. So really kind of cool. And then Weiner's sitting there looking around like, "Am I really going to do this? I know none of these people except for like Brian from Tactical and Joker."
I have no problem with getting up and talking in front of him. Yeah. I said this more.
Oh, we sang him happy birthday again too.
Oh yeah. Yep, they got me again.
We need to get patches made that just say happy birthday, Weiner.
That's right. I should get that done. See if we make it through the whole year. If we make it through the whole year, then I'll.
So, Weiner, what was some of your best times at the event?
Again?
Yeah. I forgot.
Best time was sitting out.
He forgot he already asked you.
I already said it.
It was the food truck.
The food.
Even I remember that.
The food truck sucked. $15 for a burger. Sorry, did I say that out loud? Good God. I was okay with the food. It was good, but not $15 for a burger and fries. It was just, and the hot dogs were $10 a piece. Now I should have had words with them about the hot dogs. But no, it was just great seeing everybody and talking with everybody and getting my birthday again. Now,
the fact that everybody,
but I will say this though: when I got to get up on the truck, guess what? Mark ran his mouth again. I didn't get a chance to talk very much.
Yeah, you did.
Thunder. After you got done talking.
It was my turn. And then I brought you up for your turn.
Okay,
and I kept trying to take the mic away from him. That was great, too.
That's great. Yep, see? So, but that's
Get off the truck.
Do that too.
Get off the truck.
Get off the truck. That's right. I had to climb up on the truck. I almost fell off the truck to get off the truck. Yeah.
You almost fell off the truck when you were trying to get on the truck. It was a deuce and a half.
I couldn't get my... Well, they have stairs going up the back of the truck, and my knee being the way it was.
Yeah, the staircase
fell backwards. Luckily, somebody grabbed my hand.
That was me. I reached down and grabbed you.
Oh, it was one of the other guys, too, on the right. But they were trying to include it for $15. Yeah, probably.
So, Jay, what was some of your best times that you had at that event?
My best times is like, I mean, just like you said, I've got a very specific way that I like to play. And on top of like not really being able to do that at this type of a field, having like occasional issues, I think I was just, every time I was there, I think I was just unlucky with some of the people I ran into and some of the issues that I had. But coming there this time and the energy being so high with everybody there and then running in and playing, I had finally learned the field a little bit, so I kind of knew where to go. And everybody, for the most part, playing really honorably and just there to have a good time. It was a really, really fun time. It was like the best time I've had at that field to date. And then the energy of everybody there, like I said, even afterwards, like doing the raffles and stuff, was just so excessive. It was awesome.
It was
very well run field.
That was kind of awesome because, I said it before, but, Emma came out like top tier when it came down to just why is that playing already? Emma came out like top tier with like the stuff that she got, But the amount of stuff they were throwing out to the crowd, they had these kids that were just hungry for anything, rushing up there.
The slap was at Stonebreaker, not freaking. She wasn't even at SS.
No, I'm saying she just gave you intermittent vertigo with that slap. You know,
Oh my god.
every time you look at a truck now, you just get a little
I get that.
lightheaded.
I get PTSD every time I hear "Happy Birthday" now. So
But it was great because he started. He was like, "You son of." He was starting my birthday, and everybody says, "We don't care. It is now."
they all started singing. Yeah, they didn't give a rat's ass. Yep.
So they started pouring it out. It's like my partner in crime over there, Weiner. Let's go and give him a very happy birthday. He goes, "You son of a bitch."
Yep. I got all the kids come up and give you high fives. Yeah, it was great.
So this
There were no
was
softball moms out there.
a genuine moment on behalf of Che here.
Spoken like a true speed softer.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot everything.
I had fun kicking the hell out of your players in here. Let's go. No.
Wait, hold on. What?
I'm gonna pre-fire so hard.
Oh, I did. I'll send you my footage.
Oh yeah. Why do we need to send him the footage? I have it right here. Okay.
You don't have all of it. You just have the clips.
I have the link to all of it.
I felt so bad. I pulled my gun off and I hit one last shot before I pulled away and took the surrender, but it hit his knuckle, and I felt so terrible about that one. Yo, he was yelling too. I felt so bad. I was like, I'm sorry. Funny enough, Alan actually sent me a clip from his perspective, and that guy decided that it would be a better idea to just walk around the building and come right back instead of going all the way to the spawn, and he shot him in the torso right after. So, yeah, bad idea.
I don't pre-fire. I don't know what you're talking about. Wait, oh, this is not the video.
I have never once claimed to not pre-fire.
You just shot a dead player in the back of the head.
I know.
By the way, Navrich, if you're paying attention, see, that shit happens. That was you running from the Terminator.
Yeah, that was me. So if you go back to the beginning of the clip, and if you actually increase the volume substantially.
I can't.
Oh, okay. Because the guy screams, Terminator! And I look over, and I'm like, oh, hi there. Oh, shoot. And I run. It was great.
Two shots.
No, I did feel bad about that just because I didn't know if I hit anybody with the pre-firing, so I just put a few more rounds and realized after I'd already sent two. This was just a good gameplay clip. There's nothing really special here. Just I felt really good about my gameplay that I had.
You just shot up the corner of the building.
I did, yeah.
Che gets like Che gets some weird like things when he does with gameplay. I don't pre-fire. I don't know what you're talking about.
I've never once claimed to pre-fire, Mark. I've never once claimed to not pre-fire.
I love the guys that pre-fire like too early so you can clearly see where their line's coming in. And you duck and you shoot them in the crotch, and they're always surprised that they didn't hit you. It's like you'd literally just set a laser across where you're going.
Yeah.
This was the first game you played, wasn't it?
It was like the first or no, I think it was the second or third. I did feel bad in the very beginning of this clip. One of the guys that I shot was actually our teammate because he had already run around and was running back like directly at me with his gun drawn because he was shooting other people, but I didn't know that. So he was like, same team. I'm like, yeah.
It's surrender, by the way, not bang bang.
He took it.
Don't care. He took it.
I hate pre-firing on a date.
Still counts.
I pointed my gun at him. I think that's all the message he needed. You can't see my gun, but I kind of had it raised at his waist.
Just don't shoot the X-Fogs. Wow, the X-Fogs hold up a lot better. It is the only thing that makes a difference. Oh, no, he did not. He did not go out there and anything else. And there'll be an update, I think, in 2 weeks for the whole Navrich thing. So I'm supposedly I'm having a package delivered. So we'll see what happens. The X-Fogs package has been sitting here. That white one right there has been sitting here for the longest time. So X-Fog doesn't have a problem with getting us a replacement unit in a timely manner. Let's see here. Oh, wait.
Somebody found my package.
Let's see. So this is Alan's perspective when Chase shot that dude in the hand.
God dang it, guys.
I apologize. I felt super bad. And it only took a few seconds for that same guy to come right back around the corner.
He's still
Why
there.
would you stick your hand in the window?
He was surrendering me and was putting his gun up to my chest. And then I think after that he yelled. It sounds like if you listen to the audio, it sounds like he yells like, "Call your shots, bro," or something. I think he just mistook Alan for me because we both wear dye masks, and in that darkened environment, we kind of look this.
And you both were wearing black.
Yeah. So the only differentiating thing was the thing he wears on his head, which if you're full of adrenaline, you won't notice. So I think he just thought that I didn't call my hit, so he probably thinks I'm a cheater, and I feel bad about that. But.
Yeah, it was on a whole, it was a really good event. I wish that the weather didn't turn on Steve because that night and first thing in the morning, the severe thunderstorms. Watch out for tornadoes. That kept a lot of people at home, which kind of sucked because it really was a great event. I mean, we made out because we won so much stuff.
That field can't handle that, like too many players, though. Unfortunately, the field is small.
They would have done other rotations.
Yeah, they're rotations.
Sort of like what's going to happen at.
What the hell is that?
What is happening?
It's Sin. Sin's opening something. Or something's. They came through your speakers, bro. Somebody was opening something.
He's trying to have his packaged sushi.
That's off to the side, yeah.
Oh.
It was one of those.
Got it.
It was one of those things.
He's getting forked.
It just was one of those. One of those things out there that was a cool event. We had a great time. I think next time if we do it, we're definitely staying the extra day because I don't feel like driving home in the middle of the fucking night again. Because I want to stay. I would love to have stayed later to hang out at SS a little bit more with the after party stuff.
Yeah. I didn't want to have to run. I had to run super early, but I wish I didn't have to do that.
There's something else that happened that was also kind of awesome. That Saturday morning when we're in the hotel, we saw one of Loki's litter mates.
Oh, yeah.
So that was kind of cool. Born on the same date, kind of impossible not to be the same person. Are you okay, Sid? You look incredibly angry tonight.
No, I made the mistake of taking a work call earlier, and I'm annoyed. So I'm going to have to leave right after the stream and drive across town to go fix a problem that shouldn't have happened.
Ah, gotcha. So, but yeah, I've SS Airsoft. Here's for another 13 more years. Hopefully everything keeps going and keeps getting bigger and better and everything else. Hope to be out there again. So I had a blast. The team had a blast. I don't think anybody really had a bad time there. So
Nope, not at all. Host was awesome. Steve was.
it was
Except for that wall that Shay abused.
I abused a lot more walls that are just not on those cameras, man. I went ham. Anyway.
So, with that being said,
I went through a lot of BBs.
We again want to thank Steve for having us out there. We look forward to doing more stuff with you.
Thank you for the shirt. Love my shirt.
I love my shirt too, since it's getting washed right now.
K to beer.
I love my shirt, and here's why I would put it. If I had one.
You want to learn by now, sir, that you have to remind me of this shit while I'm there.
Yeah, his
That's
freaking
fine.
ADD and his patting himself on the back. He forgets everything.
Yep. That's why I got the shoulder injury. Pat myself on the back. Ow, 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 ow. Sore.
Maybe you shouldn't do that.
Then I shouldn't be so good.
Good at what?
Good at what?
Yes.
Wiener, I think we're on the same page.
That's right, we are.
I'm not good at Weiner, sorry.
You're not good
What?
at wieners? Huh?
I broke sin, that's all that matters. Cut the tension with the spoon. All right. So with that being said, we're going to jump into the next big topic that we need to talk about, which is a whole bunch of updates and information about Syndicate 3. Are we coming to Thunderdome 2? Yes. Everybody, I think, except for Sin, hasn't confirmed yet.
For Thunderdome 2?
Everybody except, well, we've confirmed. Sin's the only one that hasn't confirmed yet.
Oh, Che's going
He's
to
going.
Thunderdome 2?
Yeah.
More
Ball
of a ball
game.
game.
Yeah, the mall
I
game.
can't remember
Oh,
the
that's
dates
that one.
for
Okay,
it.
cool.
Sorry.
I'm gonna be
5th,
honest.
6th.
Now that my girlfriend is into the sport, I've let her kind of become the schedulee and just tell me where to be, when to go, and how much I owe people.
And you still
That
say
was
no.
the case.
I owe. I
That
still
was the
say
case.
no
You
to a
would have been
lot
on
of
the
events.
cruise, and you would have been at Stone.
No. This is she doesn't handle the finances. I still do my own finances. But when I do say yes, she handles everything. She just tells me where to go and when to be when I say yes.
Except for printing out ticket things for the suitcases.
May 5th and 7th. That's the mall game, right?
Yeah.
Yes, Garcia. To answer your question, yes, the golden ticket will be good for the next event. That's
Yeah,
fine.
I think my schedule is clear. I was supposed to contact them again because I remember correctly they needed admin help.
Yes. And
Is Kevin still on here, or did he already go away?
he might have already gone, but
Okay.
evidently Chris, Justin, and his dad can't make it because of a car issue. So they have to buy a new car now. I'm not getting all the
Justin.
details yet.
Who's that?
Speedy, you met him before.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. The brothers, they were Aftermath with
Okay.
me. So actually you met them because they were also at they brought their father for the first time.
Okay.
So at Clash of Titans. All right, so let's talk a little bit about Syndicate 3 and all the cool stuff that you guys get to do there.
We gonna talk about mine too later.
No.
He's still there. He just turned off his camera. No. All right. So here is the final map for Syndicate 3. Okay. The buildings that are marked in red obviously are out of play. So evidently we cannot use inside of 10, but there's something that might be on the outside of 10. Let's do it this way so people can actually see. Cartel is going to be alpha. DEA is going to be 8.
Don't I have
the
to
two
get in
AAs.
first before I can pull out?
Whoa. Oh, this is the one I'm not going to, isn't it?
Yeah,
Dang it, that looks so cool.
you've been there.
Where
It's
is
where
it?
Geigerlands was at.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Wait a minute.
Now-
Oh, I recognize it now. I like Zone 5. Zone 5 is fun. I get to shoot a lot of people in Zone 5.
Every now and then, I have hope for the future. And then somebody from your generation opens their mouth.
It's just me. It's just me.
Now you see why you own the main tape. I'm just saying.
Hey, I'm embracing it at this point. It's become
Okay.
a competition to
Braces
keep it.
suck.
Sorry, I'm going to shut up now.
All right. So building 2 is going to be a registration. Building 11 is a little guard shack right there. Bravo 3 and the entire courtyard around 3 is off limits. F is going to be the staging for Op 4. G and H are not there. And there's no video yet. It's just dark.
Because it is just dark in my car.
Oh, nice. Wait, is D, or I'm sorry, is E going to be where that other team is staging again?
No, it's 8.
Oh, thank God they put it somewhere further away.
Yeah, that's what we did for like the last couple of games. We put it at 8 and Alpha.
Was it there for Geigerlands?
No, you were there for Geigerlands, and Geigerlands is where House of Ronin is. But we're not talking about Geigerlands yet. Geigerlands is going to be coming up soon.
Okay. Cool.
So when it comes down to outdoors, or using smoke at all on the field and using pyro outside, we will know better on Monday when I get up there, so I can actually see the facility, see how wet or how dry it is. Hopefully, it's not. I'm waiting for Emma to figure out what she's doing with her phone because it is pitch black. I do my worst in the dark. Let's see here. Oh yeah, I forgot. I'm doing it on this side when it should be this side. All right, so remember this little pathway between here?
Your mouse is doing that weird thing again.
That's great. That's awesome. Oh, you know what? That's actually perfect. If you're up on the ground level, you cannot traverse from here to here. Pretty much in this general area right here. When you're walking around up there, because we don't want the chapel to be hit in any way, shape, or form. However, you can come from the backside of H to go through past 2 to get to the behind 9 and 10. All right, yeah, Magic Mouse, man. I don't know what the hell's up with that. So, does anybody have any questions on what's in or out of play?
Can I do spawn sweeps?
No. So Alpha and 8.
You're not gonna be there.
I would be if I could do spawn sweeps.
All right, you know what? You could do spawn sweeps. I'm going to give you a broom and tell you to go clean up spawn.
I'm not going to be
You're
there
nice.
anymore.
You're going to give him a broom.
So there is a buffer zone around each AA. So pretty much it's a 100-foot buffer around each side. On 8, there is a... God damn it. Hey, look, it's Weiner's face. Over here on 8, there's these stairs that come up. Nobody's allowed to be engaged on these stairs until they get to the road here. All right, so they have to have the ability to get out of their spawn area. As long as everybody's aware of that and all that, you cannot be on this road as cartel shooting down into 8. From E, you're allowed to shoot all the way to this area. If you can reach 8 or the parking lot in front of H, you really need to stop shooting all the way over there. Some of us can reach there, most can't, so it shouldn't be too much of a problem. All right. There's going to be control boxes. There's going to be props all over the place. I had them. I had the props.
What's the green line?
The green line is the tunnel.
Oh.
With the haunted tunnel.
Yeah, how's that altar doing? Is the altar still there?
I think so, because we didn't take it down. There might be a bomb or 2 in play. So, just to be aware. So there's going to be a lot of cool stuff that you guys engage with and bring it back. Remember, if it's going to be books or stuff like that, we will have it marked with some sort of tape to signify it. Weiner's Tunnel of Love.
You guys, just for the hell of it, you should make one of the cereal boxes an objective.
No, because that's going to get cleaned out, and they want that mess there.
Right.
You're right.
I love you, Che. I really do. But damn, bro.
Wait,
Somebody
you said
has
that they're going to clean that out? I thought they were going to.
No, they don't want it cleaned out. But if you make it an objective, do you know how many of those are going to come out of there?
A few dump
All
pouches worth.
Yeah.
I was so tempted last time. I didn't do it. I didn't take anything. I didn't touch anything. I didn't even kick anything.
I
was
forgot
so
Beowulf's
tempted.
coming. I forgot Beowulf's actually going to be there.
Yeah, he's our CO now because
That's
Tubbs
right.
unfortunately is able to make it. Is not able to make it. I'm not
So,
touching any of this
looks
disease
like-
ridden cereal boxes.
Oh,
I learned big words from Weiner.
You know what else is big?
Not
Maybe.
Weiner.
That was what was in my head. I didn't know if I was going to say it or not. I was still making the decision.
So, all right. So let's talk about some of the rule sets and everything else like that and go through and start talking about some of the nitty gritty stuff. There is no full auto in buildings, period. I don't care if you're an SMG, LMG, or anything else. In fact, if you could simulate full auto when you're firing, you should not do that. There's also no tag launchables allowed on the AO, and shotgun shells or any of the other scatter shells for that are not allowed indoors at the event. If it gets abused this time on the outdoors, we're just going to ban them all together. Okay? So don't make that happen. Let's see here. If you are an LMG gunner, you could fire up into a door until you hit your LMG, until you get your MED distance, and you can fire out of a door, but you cannot fire within the door frame. Same thing with an SMG. You can be full autoing as you run right up to the door. As soon as you cross that threshold, you must click that gun to safe, and then not fire full auto or to semi and not fire anymore. Same thing happens if you're outside. You can fire to your heart's content. If somebody's going to try pushing you and they're going to walk through a wall of BBs, that's on them. All right. There's when it comes down to primaries, if you do not have if it's a primary without an MED, you can carry as many as you want to. But you have to carry.
Want to,
yeah.
but you can.
If you have a mag, if you have a tapped pistol that uses M4 adapter, that is the only gun that you could bring out to the field. Because it's
a primary.
Be right back.
Yeah. There is one, dude. There's a new update to the chrono rules as well. If you're coming up to chrono a bunch of guns, you can only bring 3 guns to chrono for the event. If you go through 3 guns and you're down and you need a chrono, 4th one will get you a chrono on the 4th one later on. Okay. The reason being to this is, and a lot of event producers are starting to do this, is because how many BBs it takes to chrono a gun. If you show up with 20 guns and there's some dude that is literally talking about bringing 20 guns to the event.
I saw that.
In order for us to accurately chrono that gun, we're going through 10, 15, maybe 20 rounds, which means we would go through all of our chrono BBs, and we don't want to have that happen. All right. So bring your 3 favorite guns. We'll get them chronoed. Does that mean that if somebody has a team of like 20 people and they're all bringing your guns at once, you can do that? That is still acceptable. But one person, 20 guns, no.
I'm going to say this. If you know you have a freaking wagon full of guns,
Like
show up early. If one more person brings in a wagon of guns right when we're shutting down chrono, I'm going to tell you no.
That's the reality of it. Guys, you know, when chrono shuts down, that means you're going to probably have to be there in the morning to get and nobody wants to be that person waiting there to get their guns chronoed. All right. There will be a night game in addition to the JTF mission. It's going to be 2 separate locations on the AO. Exactly, Clay. A crazy amount of guns it does. It just slows everything down. Also, when you go to chrono, you should have your guns with their batteries inside, ready to go, your regulators ready to go, Everything's set and ready to go for the event. We shouldn't have to chase you down or have people wait for you because you're there. And if you're shooting HPA and your gun doesn't make the cut the first hit, step off to the side, let the next person step up, make your adjustments, and then that way the next person can go through, can shoot and be on their way. Please don't get pissed off or upset. Now, people have been asking, can I come and help up before? Yes, you need to reach out to me. Oh, yeah, and always wear your iPro. That should be without us.
You think, but every event thus far, we have told multiple people, yes, you need your iPro for chrono. I don't understand why you would think you wouldn't need iPro for chrono.
Full seal iPro, too. Your Pit Vipers are not going to cut it. Sorry, guys.
I've never understood using Pit Vipers in Airsoft, but that's a whole different thing.
It's because you can put the Halo kit will fit in them, so people.
Bro, some people don't use that though. They just wear the Pit Vipers. I'm looking at Seb right now. I don't get it.
Seb's right
I don't
there.
get Pit Vipers. They make you look like an 80s porn star.
Seb practically is an 80s porn star. Have you seen him?
Wasn't he the one we said looked like a young Ron Jeremy?
No, that's Buck.
Mm.
You're mixing the people up there.
I'm sorry, they all look like.
So just understand when you guys come out there, you have to go through. Now, if you're interested in helping us out before the event starts, and particularly with cleanup on Sunday, we can still use some help with cleanup and all that for Sunday, to especially doing blowouts and getting the BBs out of some of these buildings and all that. So if you're interested, please reach out to us. We always hook up the people that do that for us. Now, with that being said, because this happens every single event, gates open at 1 p.m. Before 1 p.m., there's going to be people coming in who have permission to do so. They are VIPs, their staff, their admin. These people are going to be allowed to come in. So if you get there early, you want to stack up, that's fine. You guys, a lot of the people know you can just go up the line and go.
And then you jump over the fence.
There's going to be 2 areas for camping. So when gates open up, DEA is up here, cartel is down there. Okay. We will direct you into your areas if you're going to be camping. When you guys go to camp, please, for the love of God, be considerate and understanding that there's multiple people going to be here. You don't need a 30 by 30 foot area for just you. Okay. Now, when it comes down to fire pits and all that, I'll get to all camping in a minute. But once you get in there, go to your designated area that you're going to go through. You guys can also camp along the fence line. You all know that area as well. Totally rating that. I would not advise that. Remember, that's not in play. We are not doing 40-hour events, guys. It's just not happening. But when you guys get there, the first thing you must do, park your car, get at least one of your airsoft rifles, get it ready to fire, bring a mag, and bring your iPro. You're going to go inside. You're going to register, sign your waiver, do your chrono, and maybe catch a safety brief. All right? And then you can go back out and set up your encampment or whatever. But those are the things you must do before anything else. Like if we see you park and start setting up your encampment, we're going to have a problem because you must be on site with your waivers before you start doing all that. Okay? Please don't be the person the reason why this has to be shut down because you're an idiot decide I don't need to register right quick. I'm special. And then hurt yourself in the parking lot. And next thing you know, we have an insurance claim that's not going to be paid out because you're an idiot that hadn't gone in and signed your waiver yet.
Look, guys, we have to sign waivers, okay?
Yeah.
So show for Geigerlands.
All right. So with that being said, you guys go in and get Corona, do a safety brief. This event is on the cusp of selling out. There's going to be a whole lot of people here. The last thing that we want is to be going through dealing with stupid crap the day of.
We'll have radio channels ready day of, so that there's no more. I don't want to give them out too early so that we don't have people that thought it was cool to go to the other team's channel and give false information.
Yeah. The admin channel is 420-420. End of story. That's always the case. That's always the set. That's the setting that's there. We're going to be on that channel, and we're going to be because it's just appropriate for the prison. I'm waiting to see if the wife actually realizes that her food is sitting here in my office. So let's see. What other questions you guys got about the event?
It's gonna suck because I'm not there.
No. But to rewind to, I had something and then we moved on beyond it. I'm trying to remember where the hell it was. Chrono, if you have a weird gun that takes a weird mag, bring it with you. This last event, Scorched Earth, I counted 7 people that had to go back out to the parking lot to get a mag and got upset that we didn't have the mag for that gun.
I say I don't care if we have guns, the mags at registration, bring a mag for each of your guns that you're going out there. That way we know your mag's feed, we know it works, and we don't have a problem. Okay.
I love how I'm leaning like I can see behind, actually look around, Joker.
Thank you, honey.
Your sauces.
Yeah, it's right here.
Let me bring your drink up here.
Hey, Loki's in here now.
Oh, Loki.
Okay.
Any chance Scorched Earth pack? No, we do not have Scorched Earth patches yet. God damn. You know what? That's it. I'm never again going to announce that I got a previous event patch fulfilled in time. Scorched Earth patches will probably be at either Geigerlands 2 or Scorched Earth 2.
Let's just save them for Scorched Earth 2. Can we tour the AO on Friday? No.
Yeah, they can.
You're going to be able to keep an eye on people?
We always allow them to walk the AO on Friday.
All right.
Way to go.
I mean, everybody has to be off the AO at 6 o'clock.
I just don't want to go chasing people around when we need to clear the field again.
No, there's going to be a lot of people out there. People need to be able to go out there and see the building, let them go out there and see the AO, see the condition that the AO is in, to make sure the nice, pristine condition the AO is in, the beautiful position where all the caution tape and shit is. So they have an understanding when the game starts that if you're standing on top of a building and if you're not standing on a metal grate, you're wrong. In other words, this right here, you can actually see it right in G3. There's a stairwell that goes up to inside a 6 here. There's a section of roof that's right there, right where my cursor is. Do not step over a rail to step on that roof to get a better advantage on people. You're going to be kicked off the AO for doing it. All right. Windows are not in play. You can't shoot out of them. You can't shoot into them. Okay. If there's you see a broken window and everything else, that window does not exist. It is a clear force field. Why are you walking around your room with a tack light?
His mom told him to sweep the room.
Why are you walking around your room with a tack light?
Because trying to find my fucking wallet.
It's actually a black light. He was checking for stains.
I already did that a couple weeks ago. We're good.
Let's talk a little bit about he's tactical all the time.
That's right.
All right. The safety word of the day is going to be blind man. That's what we always use. And blind man's not because you lost your keys, you lost your wallet, or anything else. It's when you have a serious real world issue that needs to be addressed. Whether a person's eye pro has fallen off, somebody gets injured, somebody goes through, that's when a blind man gets called. All right. There's going to be a ton of embedded refs and admins. You don't know who they are. We know who they are, but you might not know who they are. And if they're on your team, they police your side. Now, everybody that's on there, we trust fully and 100% to do their jobs and understand if they see something and they tell you to stop, and if you don't, there's going to be a problem. The only time that an embedded admin on, say, tan is going to address a green player is if it's so egregious, it needs to be stopped and addressed immediately while they're waiting for the admin to come over. All right? Due to last year at Scorched Earth, if you get into a physical altercation with another player, both of you are probably going out to the parking lot. You'd be lucky if you don't get sent home. All right. So don't lay hands on other players. With that being said, you can 110% medic the enemy team. They could turn around and shoot you after you medic them. If you make that screw up that you medic the wrong faction and they lay waste to your entire squad, that's on you. That's not on them. All right. Also, if you get upset by getting hit with a plastic BB and feel the need to place hands on somebody, not only do you need to leave my AO, you probably need to leave the sport. Okay. Not naming any names. They know who they are that interact with it. But these are definitely things that are going to be addressed again at the safety brief. So just be aware of that. If we catch you using any of the toilets in the AO, you're going to be arrested for vandalism with a biological component, which is not good in the state of Pennsylvania.
Guys, there are porta potties everywhere.
I mean, I don't care if you water a tree outside. I care if you defecate and try to fertilize a tree outside. But there's going to be porta potties on the AO that you guys can go to. Go use those. All right.
Can we get into the nitty-gritty details of the punishment of like why it's not a good idea in Pennsylvania? I'm actually genuinely curious. I didn't know a crime like that was worse in other areas than it is in others.
Yeah, that's how the law works.
Yeah, I just didn't realize that people thought about it that much.
It can be considered a biological attack.
Oh.
Because blood, semen, feces can carry a whole harbinger of diseases and stuff like that.
Ah, got it.
So
cool. Good job.
Let's see. Can we actually see Skittles this time?
That's terrifying.
We can.
Rude.
Did you say rude?
Yeah, because you said that's terrifying. That's rude. Not terrifying.
Damn.
Before you turn the light on, it was like. That's why I was scared.
You know what I was expecting her? I was expecting her to see.
They're in the trees. They're in the trees. I see dead people.
I see shadows. What the?
What the hell was that?
I'm looking at the Beowulf in his comments.
Yeah. So, biodomestic terror. It could be counted that way, but it's not nearly as bad as biodomestic terror. Site sterilization. No, we're not going to do that. All right. With that being said, let's talk about something that still is not inside the rule set that needs to get added to the rule set, which is taking prisoners. All right. When you go to take a prisoner, you lay a hand on Sid. Move to your right. You lay a hand just like that. It almost looks like this works. A little bit more. A little bit more. There we go. You lay a hand right on the person and say, I am taking you prisoner, and you hold them for 15 seconds. Okay? Once you take them prisoner, that person stays with you wherever you go until you go back to the AA. You should be trying to make your way back to the AA as quick as possible. I didn't say move. Get back. You're my prisoner.
I'm only on the ground to scream Rodney King.
I was going to say something else, but it's bad.
Oh, shut up.
Urine doesn't count in that Beowulf because urine is sterile.
He should
That's
know
kinda
that. He's a cop.
Yeah. It's kind of creepy, Joker. So when you're capturing somebody, you can one player can capture 3 enemy players. All right, you take them back. However many lives that player has is how many they have to get back to your spawn. They can't run away. They can't escape. They're considered tethered, bound, and secured by you. However, if you have somebody that's already been medic twice and you go up and take a prisoner, you still get the opportunity to take a prisoner one time, at least once. So you still go
Wow.
through. So,
Sorry, I had to look it up for Pennsylvania because I couldn't remember. So
it's a felony, right?
it gets worse. So in the state of Pennsylvania, public urination is a $500 fine. It is a misdemeanor, and it does go on your record. However, if you're convicted of public defecation, it is punishable with up to 2 years in prison. It's no longer a misdemeanor. It's considered disorderly conduct. Wow. They can hit you with almost anything for this. You can be put on the sex offenders registry if it's considered a lewd act.
That's intense.
Yeah, most states don't play around with this anymore, and it boils down to prisoners using feces as weapons in prison and inside of prisons. That's where it comes from.
So based off the gastric test of the thing, basically, if it's bad, they can hit you with a attack with a biological weapon, assault with a biological weapon. Sorry.
Yeah.
They say that's another version of pew pew right there. That's what that is.
PA don't mess around, man.
Yeah. So, yeah, we're not playing around with this because the dude that did it for Syndicate 1 knew what he was doing because he brought a roll of toilet paper with him. It's not a matter of, oh my God, I have to go so bad. I'll do whatever I can to clean this up. Nah, he brought a roll of toilet paper. He planned it. All right. So going back to the prisoners. So if you're on the other side and see your 3 of your teammates being taken back to the enemy state, enemy CP, and you can't hit that enemy player, shoot your own team because if they go down, it's their lives. Now with that, if you've been taken prisoner and the person taking your prisoner suddenly runs to the side, you should follow them with the best of your actual ability to keep up with that pace. Like me, I can't follow Che when he runs full speed, but I'm going to run my full speed to keep up with Che. And this is the whole thing that goes down with. I'm not reading any of that crap until I get this out of my head.
It's fine.
So it's a matter of player thing. You want the other side to do the same thing for you. Now, once you get taken back to CP, the COs should score the points or should make sure the admins, whatever admins at the CP acknowledges how many prisoners you brought in, keeping the tally so you actually can score points. Prisoner captures are worth a lot. Well, they can change. They can definitely change the play of a game. If you miss an objective box or something like that, you now have captured enemies that can offset that. And then they stick around inside of the CP for 3 minutes, and then they walk back to respawn. Okay, and since the respawns are in parallel, it's not that far of a walk from one CP to another. Okay, so order for all this, so try to keep up to the best of your ability. That's make a good effort to keep up with the player if they move over. Hopefully your teammates have better aim and they can take them out before they can run to cover. But with that being said, guys, you're not jogging 3 prisoners back to respawn. Okay, you're walking them back. The only time you're really supposed to be moving fast with prisoners is if you're trying to dodge, if you're running to cover because you're getting shot at. Okay. Now, let's talk about the exception to that rule, shall we? The exception to that rule is going to be Nikolai. When Nikolai goes to get captured, you have to lay hands on him. All right? You should search him thoroughly to make sure he has no weapons on him. Because if Nikolai kills your CO, you lose a hell of a lot of points. Also, if Nikolai gets shot 3 times on the way back to your CP, you also lose points. So it's not all about scoring points, it's about losing points. And this is to make sure that your team stays highly focused on the fact that this is an HVT that must be taken alive. All right? You take me prisoner when you start running. I'll get there when I get there.
Please no.
No.
Deeply disturbed by the viewership.
I'm just looking at this and it's just hilarious.
That is what told you you're disturbed by our viewership. That comment?
That comment? Yeah, I mean, it's all
No,
the
I'm just
other,
not
like,
voicing.
like the PA series against their felonious fecal fingers. That didn't get you going. Felonious fecal fingers.
Try again.
So I should be searched thoroughly. Also, COs, keep an eye. Stress this heavily. Anybody looking to go capture Nikolai, as soon as they say you're taking prisoner, he can fight back, not throw punches, but he can resist being taken in, which includes and not limited to running, pushing, shoving, ripping his arm out, whipping. If somebody has if a small person has on one of my shoulders or on one of my arms, to all of a sudden swing around and that person looks like he's doing a cartwheel through the air because I'm going for somebody's gun, that can all happen. This will be heavily stressed in the safety brief again. And if you have your weapon within arm's reach of me, you might not want to do that. Okay?
We recommend full cavity searches of Nikolai.
I'm just saying, almost every single time after I've been searched twice, sometimes 3 times, I still got a weapon. You got a hold of a weapon. And wherever you put me inside of a room, you might want to make sure there's not an M4 sitting on the table for me to just shoot your CO with.
Or make sure somebody doesn't hand him the gun to shoot him with.
That was hilarious.
And don't leave nades there for him to slap.
That was also hilarious. Colony Wars. We ain't even there yet. Don't stop till you reach the gums.
Wow.
There will be times where you guys might get overzealous, and I might have to say my safe word, which is pineapple juice. If I say pineapple juice, let me go. Stop what you're doing, because you probably just tweaked an arm or something. I will reset, and then I'll say, okay, grab a hold of me again. You got it on. Game on. Okay? This is just to make sure that everybody stays safe so we don't have an issue. Okay? Although the one guy on like Syndicate 2, I think it was, that really separated my shoulder, it felt really good afterwards. It fixed my shoulder up a little bit. He keeps a crotch gun. So you guys have been warned. You've been warned quite a bit. And at the start of the game on Saturday, I will tell you, Nikolai is going to be somewhere on the field that you have to find him. The first team to find him will get him back to there, gets the reward in that mission. The very next Evo, the other team will get the opportunity to do that. Okay. Are you guys really talking tech shit while I'm doing this? Okay.
Yes.
So just be aware that's a thing. Okay, guys. All right. Now's the crotch nade. That's dangerous. I'm sorry, but that is really dangerous.
Yo, airsoft grenades are actually really, really unstable. I would not do anything sketch with a grenade ever.
No, let him do it. Let him do it. I really want to see the end result of that. Just make sure you have a GoPro on.
Look,
I would only
not
be
like
happy
Seb.
if Seb did it by accident. That's Joker. You and I went to the same place.
Yeah.
I would only be happy if Seb did it.
Yeah. Hi.
Oh, Loki.
Yes.
I should
know
have bought a
she wants-
Frosty.
Aren't you supposed to be driving?
Well, I can't drive and talk, and I have to eat anyway, so.
Okay.
Like that cream cheese. I should.
When am I not streaming out of my car? Let's be honest.
I know, right? It's like even when she's in a spot. Good luck with that. You're gonna be looking for an hour, dog.
What did you do to Loki?
Cream cheese on her in her mouth or her snout.
That can't be as bad as peanut butter.
It's she's still looking. All right. So, does anybody have any questions about Syndicate that we can answer at this point in time? So, if you guys have them, start asking up when it comes down. So, there will be a Friday night game that's going to be in buildings 4, 5, and 6. Okay, it's going to start, I think, at like I don't know the time frame. I think it was like 7 to 9. So it's not running late, and I don't think. And I got to confirm with Christian whether or not it's worth points. I guess it's going to depend on the turnout. The JTF mission is going to be utilizing Building 1 and the warehouse and the power plant. So outside
Is Building 1 the hella creepy one that you told me you don't like going in?
in the attic? Yeah, I don't go in the attic in Building 1 after
Y'all can keep that.
after 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock at night. Will there be a bunch of pie? Let's talk about pie. So Saturday, crap.
Oh, I need my soundboard.
What kind of pie? Because last time we didn't clarify.
A whipped cream pie. I was going to say just cream pie, but whipped cream.
Don't start that again. Don't. They're already on a roll tonight. Don't start that again.
I know. That is ginger, stupid. You're really going to try to eat ginger? And there goes.
We call them redheads now, Mark. You can't say ginger. It's just rude.
That was an accident.
Speaking of gingers.
That was an accident.
All right. So Saturday, let me see here. I can't believe I don't have the time frames.
Oh, we are perfectly normal. No, there's not a single person here that is perfectly normal.
We've already established this. If you're in this sport, you have some form of get your snout off that. That's my sushi. There is some form of insanity that's in play.
No, there's just something wrong with all of us. Let's just be honest. Like, it's fine.
All right, so Evo 2 ends at 6:30 for dinner, or at 6 o'clock. At 6:15, we are going to do the charity pie event. Okay, and they're going to go out there. So we're going to have a whole bunch of things. You get to nominate people that must consent to being hit in the face with a pie. Now, unfortunately, Weiner's not going to be there because totally will be cream pie the shit out of Weiner.
I'll be singing happy birthday to me again.
What's up, Alan? How you doing, Smurf? And he's on my shit list too. He's not going to Syndicate now.
What?
The Smurf can't meet the Smurf. So you can nominate somebody. They have to consent to be hit in the face. All of it goes to helping with Damien's medication bill, which is over $26,000 per year. It really helps us out getting all the stuff set up and done. So if you guys can participate, you can throw a pie. Nominate some of your teammates that you really just want to go through and do it. This is all meant to be fun.
Loser.
The Saturday night game. Oh, Smurf?
Yeah.
You can say what the hell all you want. His name is actually Smurfit.
It is. I asked him.
What are you doing, Skittles?
What do you mean, what am I doing?
You're like swiping your camera.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that.
She's on
My
Tinder.
question is, how many times can we nominate the same person? Like,
As
they
You
get-
pay. Go for it.
as many times as you can afford.
Don't tempt her. She can afford a
Oh,
lot.
Jesus Christ. She's got money, dude. She's got money that she
And
just wants
the
to
wheels
burn a
are
hole in.
turning.
And
She's been working and saving since she was 14, bro. That's
I
that's
know she
dangerous.
has, and I know exactly what's coming my way because I can see it all over her face. Because this time I cannot say no, and I
mean,
have to
I'm
just
literally
take
giving you money.
I know, and I can't say no. It's unlike before where it's like, no, I'm sleeping in my nice, comfy cabin, trying to cover being hungover and everything else, and I get fucking waterboarded.
Oh.
He
Bailiffs
had
on a
water
roll.
squirted up his nose. He was not waterboarded. Jeez. And he
Felt
broke his
like
ankle.
waterboarded.
And he broke his ankle in 20 different places. Jeez.
Wait, what? 9 o'clock.
No, but here's the thing. I mean, between you and Seb, I have some drinks to get payback for on Seb. So
I was saying, you have nothing to get back on me. In fact,
I don't. Seb's thrown out like 4 of my drinks. So it's time. He threw out my boba. It's over.
oh yeah, it's over. He's screwed.
It's done. It's over. He's
Look at Mark trying to get more attention on Seb than himself.
No. I just
Oh, don't
realized
worry.
something.
It's called
I just
deflecting.
realized something. She can't say no either because it's Damien. It's her little brother.
bye. Bye.
Oh, yes. Yes.
So what you're saying is all those people that she
You're gonna
fired
spend-
Skittles at have an
Oh.
opportunity for
Oh, I'm not even talking
payback.
about. No. You should.
You're gonna spend money that could go towards the charity to get Emma?
Absolutely.
Freaking Lulu.
Abso-fucking-lutely.
And you told me not to drop F-bombs.
We've already been demonetized.
Well, he didn't drop that one. That one was landed in. That one had altitude. It drifted down and just taxied down the runway.
Yeah, that one needed to happen.
Do you really think a lot of people want to pie me in the face? Because I know a lot of people want to pie you in
Oh
the face.
yeah. Oh yeah. There's gonna be people lining up to pie you in the face. I
I
mean,
guarantee it.
That's pretty common on the internet, man.
Racking the money. Listen.
I
And
wrote
you can
Virchew and
see
I'm
the
happy about
guys
it.
That have the dirty minds.
Huh?
Seb or Sin just looked like he hit a really good one.
Oh God. This is gonna be great.
It's all right, man.
Well,
It's
last
okay.
time we turned him white, so
It happened. There's just a mohawk sticking up around a pile of just. Oh.
That's amazing.
and you know what happens if you try to run from this?
Goddamn ass back in this fucking truck right now! Your goddamn ass back in this fucking truck right now! Your goddamn ass back in this fucking truck right now!
Wait, can we pie mom? Can we
Oh,
pie
shit.
mom?
You have fun with convincing her of that one.
Hmm.
I would say absolutely, because I have some revenge to get on her, right? For the ball jerky. And
Did you tell them
Well, let
about
me-
that?
I'm sorry. Stop. Pause. Hold it. Rewind. Rewind. The what jerky?
you heard me. You heard me. I did not stutter.
Seb's balls are extra salty.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Did we just hear Seb's balls are salty?
Oh yeah, they are.
But you have to explain now because the comments are gonna break you.
There's so much to unpack here.
He rubbed my jerky on his junk and then threw
Oh,
it back
that's
in the
right. I
bag.
did hear that. I did hear that. Yep. And you ate them. And you found out after the fact.
He found out days. He found out.
Days
Sin,
later.
he found out days later, brother. He
I was
found
on
out
the call when he
days
found
later.
out.
So, Sin, look at my face. Do you think I'm excited for this weekend, for next weekend now?
So here's the thing. If it was the jerky that I got you, it would have been way funnier.
Oh, because his balls would have been on fire.
You should really
Oh.
watch.
Oh my
And-
god.
No, you don't understand. Though. I was on the phone call when Seb told him, and it was just the silence was deafening. Deafening.
See, This was only, I think, halfway through the charity pie event.
Oh God.
That was barely halfway through. My shirt's still black in places.
Even still, if you notice my shirt, people lined up for that one. But yeah, we are definitely looking forward to this again. We got to make sure it gets properly recorded this time for prosperity. Yeah, so if you guys are looking to go out there,
Well, Horseshack, what's up? You walked into a conversation about cream pies and ball jerky.
yeah,
All you.
All airsoft
Salty
related.
balls.
yeah. Oh God! You know what though, Beowulf, we took it all like men. We all did.
Did you see his
Especially
previous comment? Beowulf's comment before that one.
Yeah.
I wonder if that's an actual product now.
What's that?
Well, nothing. I'm Googling something. Oh, my search history is already screwed.
I'm sure that you can find something like it on eBay, man. I'm sure it's out there.
Oh my God.
Charred up and marinating? No way.
So apparently, Ballpark Franks makes beef jerky. So if you want, we can get some, and you can slap Seb with ball jerky.
Wait, I'm confused.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Now people just keep saying it. When can I expect with a press pass? Oh, Kentucky jelly. What the hell is
Here's an
that?
excellent one. Stephen Palmer, what can I expect with a press pass? If you're not wearing a high vis stuff on your kit, expect to get shot a lot. Okay, press passes are there for you to be able to go out to experience the actual AO. You get a chance to go out there, take pictures of the AO, before and after the game and all that. You're not part of gameplay. Now, if you want to dress up in kit and follow your guys around and be a combat photographer, that's fine. Understand that you're going to get shot up if you're not wearing high vis stuff.
Also understand you're going to give away the people that are you're following.
So, yeah, that's the other thing I'm going to say. You cannot give away tactical information. You cannot say you're not to interact with the game. You're there to be silent observers. I have a drone and I'm in a mobility scooter. Okay, well, your drone should be fine. And if you're in a mobility scooter, we're going to tell people not to shoot the scooter. Okay. If they shoot the scooter, if you can identify who it is, we'll definitely out the guy. Now, if you ride in the middle of a firefight and you get lit up, bro, sorry, but you still have to have control. Ooh, that's great. No, actually, he doesn't put it up to his eye though. It's on the outside of his eye pro. But we might be able to do some stuff. I used to. That's a technical. Sorry. Let's see here. I'm gonna add a cartel. All right. Let's see. What other questions you got? Well, you'd be surprised because we actually had a person that showed up for I think Syndicate 1 and said, "Why do I need to wear eye pro if I'm not playing?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
Common sense.
All right. The night game will be fully staffed this time, and Christian has written out a game for the night game, so it should be good. Are mid caps limited to a certain round capacity? No. You can reload on the fly. So we are Milsim Light. The only exception to that is LMGs, guys you can only have like 2 box mags worth of ammo on you. Come on, be respectful. Eyes are replaceable, right? Oh yeah, absolutely, with glass.
I'm holding out till I can get laser eyeballs.
Pew 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 from the eyes. All right. Let's talk about how many people, how many vendors and stuff are going to be there. We're going to have Amped Airsoft. We're going to have Jackal Tactical. Dead End Outfitters is going to be there only with their barrels, guys. He's not bringing this full setup like last time. There's just going to be too many people out there. We're hoping to make another couple of last minute announcements. We're waiting for some emails to come back. So I'll be following up with those companies in a little bit. HPA is once again one of our sponsors for the BBs and all that, but we actually might be having some cool announcements of what to look out in the future with them because they have some products that are coming out, which look cool. All right, let's see here. Our Pit Vipers.
No.
They have to have it. No, ballistic, as long as they have the M frames.
That's the problem. We've already had this with, even if they have the M frames inside the Pit Vipers, the entire backside is still open. I've literally just had somebody get them shot off of their head because they got shot at from the back.
Should be a special trash can reserved for Navi. All right, let's talk about that because the trash is a California compliant soybean based bio BBs. Oh man, there's some things I really want to say right now that I can't because I was given information I'm not allowed to share it, right? And it's just one of those things that makes me go, which I'll share with the after party here. So let's talk about trash. All right. The biggest thing that'll get us to not have this AO in the future is leaving it messy. We've been doing really good jobs with cleanups. And one of the reasons why that we do that is how we accomplish this is by offering rewards for people that bring us a bunch of trash bags full of trash, mostly frag grenades and stuff like that. There will be trash cans placed at each of the CPs with trash bags, so you guys can make sure it's filled up and your trash is there, so we can do easy pickup and cleanup on Saturday. However, the frag shells are the biggest things that need to be picked up. The more you bring, the more raffle tickets you earn. I can tell you consistently from ever since Syndicate 2, the people that brought us the most, the people that brought us a bunch of trash are the ones that won the most prizes because the odds are in your favor. We do not sell raffle tickets. The only way to get raffle tickets is either by bringing in a bunch of trash or your one raffle ticket that you get through the day. So Russ Rats, there you go. Bring us your trash. If you could bring out the much trash, you earn more stuff. Due to complaints this year, we still have to have a conversation to see if we're doing a separate raffle for the Russ Rats for all the stuff that they do, or was this going to be part of the other one? So this job follow Jay Rodriguez. Absolutely. All right. Guys, be cognizant of how many grenades you're throwing. Man, I really cannot stress this highly enough. I mean, if you're throwing grenade after grenade after grenade in a very short period of time inside of a stairwell, you might want to say, yo, legit, are you guys dead down there? Or make sure, they're not your own team. So
we call that the Rodriguez maneuver.
MVP of Cartel 3 years in a row. All right. So does anybody else have any other questions before we switch up to the next thing? Oh, and there will be a raffle that is done as well for Battle Bus Adventures. Don't know which gun it's going to be, but we'll find out soon enough.
I have a surprise for you if I can get it in time. There is also something going to be donated for the Battle Bus Adventures raffle if they can get it to me in time.
Ooh, I like shiny things. All right. If you turn yourself in, you know what? I would give you 25 raffle tickets if you turn yourself in.
I figure white trash is somewhat valuable.
Actually, I have mine that they gave me that I can show you now, Joker.
Will you go to homecoming with me? Sure, Edward. I would go to homecoming with you. Correct. Chrono is in 3.2, but you can use below that. What the hell is that?
So this is one of my personal sponsors, Equilibrium Backpacks. I've been using it for Airsoft for a couple of years now. They are fully modular backpack systems. So this is my 3-day pack. It's built onto a harness that literally disconnects, and it's a bag itself. But the entire system is completely modular. It's insulated for HPA users that want to put your tanks in here and run in cold weather. And it breaks all the way down to the point of literally basically just being a harness system that I can carry all my admin crap in.
Oh, that's cool. The stuffies. All the stuffies.
Yeah, but they're sending me, after I get done with the artwork for it, a custom backpack for Battle Bus Adventures.
Ooh, hopefully it does get here in time, because that'll be nice.
Yeah.
Because, you know, I see 2 photographers here that might be really interested. Look at Chavy, all like, yo, bro.
No, dude, so to do a shameless plug, I've been with these guys since they started, and their equipment is nice, and they respond to input very well. Like, the harness system came about because I was like, I love my backpack. I love everything about it. I really wish I could just take these 2 pouches because that's all I need. And he stares at me. He goes, I can do that. And they literally would design a harness system.
All right. So, does anybody have any other questions about Syndicate 3 before we move on?
Everybody loves your stuffies.
Thank you.
Skittles sitting on this thing is mine. She is. She's like, crap. How many fucking raffle tickets do I got to do?
Yeah, I'm like, Jesus, my luck from last week. I mean,
yeah, no kidding. Where's my criteria, bitch?
Right here. Where the hell is it? Right here.
Why are you giving him the criteria?
No, he's not getting it. It's mine.
Okay.
My
Steph
criteria.
tried to steal it
Your
today.
criteria, gotcha.
I literally walked out there and he was literally tried to yank it out of my hands. Every single one of you have tried to steal this thing from me.
I did not. I just wanted to see it.
I will trade you. Hold on. I will
have an
trade you an N7 Milsim and a custom gearbox for that Kythera.
I would have to know what that means. I didn't.
She knows what this is. She doesn't know what that is.
It's that, but it doesn't require cocking to reset. And it's still no batteries.
I think she means, what bribes does Nikolai wish for? Skittles, beef jerky are the 2 top prizes, and Thin Mints.
I'll supply the beef jerky.
No, you did not.
Well, typically likes beef jerky that hasn't been rubbed on someone's balls.
And I also don't like beef jerky that's going to make my a-hole burn like it's in a fifth inferno, okay? So, yeah, the ghost pepper beef jerky can stay the F home, okay?
Ball jerky.
Yeah, that's going to be a thing. I have a feeling like people are going to walk up and just say, ball jerky? What?
Okay, you got to say that louder. You gotta say that louder.
We'll change the G30.
Defense, he didn't take an asshole temperature preference before he bought your jerky.
Well, I honestly didn't expect somebody to say, hey, look, this is ghost pepper jerky. Yeah.
You didn't read
know your asshole wasn't supposed to take that temperature.
You didn't read the bag.
It was given to me. It came home. Smurf said, look at the bag. I looked at the bag. I said, oh, shit. But I still did the beef jerky challenge. So you all can still kiss my ass because I still took it.
I don't want to kiss your ass. Your asshole's on fire. That sounds dangerous.
It was dangerous. I cooled it down.
Spontaneous combustion.
It felt like that. It certainly did.
Oh,
the dogs were all whining outside the door. They're like, is Dad okay? And my wife's laughing her ass off because I'm literally sound like I'm dying in there.
I want to see Mark do the one chip challenge. That's what I want to see.
You did.
No.
I thought you did do it.
I've done part of one before and never again.
I did it too. It's not great.
I have a video of that.
Sucks. It sucks. When the snot comes in tendrils out your nose, like for 3 straight feet, no.
I had a corner and I immediately went to the fridge and just ate a bunch of ice cream.
And I mean, what you need is like lidocaine for your booty hole when you go to the bathroom, because then you get the other burning sensation that does exactly right. That does not go away.
We went on a road trip the next day. I think it was more of a stop trip, but you know.
Yeah, that's like me.
Raffle talk keys. Brainerd. Did Brainerd show up? Yep.
Yeah, Brainerd
said raffle. Brainerd showed up.
Oh, there's gonna be raffles.
Speaking of which, I have got a few messages. I have to clarify something. I have no problems with Brainerd. I consider Brainerd a friend. He's a cool dude. Apparently, when we were at Clash of Titans, because every time I won, I said "F you, Brainerd," people thought I had an issue with Brainerd.
I have an issue with Brainerd winning so much. Horshack is ready to car camp. Horshack, evidently I have a spare hotel room because Sarah's an idiot.
What happened?
Hey, I got your hotel room set up. Okay, cool. Calls me today. Oh, Seth and I got a hotel room. Yeah, I gave you one. She goes, oh. Oh, yeah, that's right.
Rip.
Not my monkey, not my circus. Anyways, let's see. Moving right along, because I can just tell Weiner's so engrossed in this conversation.
Well, I'm not going to be there, so why should I be engrossed in the conversation?
It's the softball finals. He's distracted.
That's correct. I'm watching the midget porn finals, not the softball.
Midget porn finals. I let them know how that scoring goes.
It's only in half points.
I just want to. I just want to know what the scoring system is for that.
Well, I could tell you, but I'm not.
Fair enough.
Car camping.
Emma, where are you right now? How far are you?
You lost him at damaged booty holes. Fractions. I love the chat, man. I swear.
That's the best thing about this live.
What do you mean it would have been yours? I did not book your hotel room, sir. I gave everybody links. I've been giving links for months. People didn't book their hotel rooms, and now they're literally yelling at me. You cannot blame me for the lack of block hotel rooms because they've been up for months, reminding people for months and months and months.
There's only so many hotels of that area, people.
All right, guys. I think I'm going to peace out, start winding down, getting ready for bed here pretty soon. So appreciate you guys having me on. Fun chatting with y'all. I'm outie.
Make sure you take your water pill. Because you're an old man.
Because you go to bed earlier than this old man.
I know, right?
Oh, what is a water pill?
So you don't pee you don't pee yourself at night.
Yeah.
Oh, like a salt tab?
No. It's a diuretic. It's a diuretic pill.
Emma, it's official. You're officially my hope for your generation now. Because Jay is not it.
I'm so sorry.
For what?
That I'm the hope for this generation.
Oh, okay.
It's really funny watching this one also be the responsible adult in the room.
When?
You know how many times look, just because you don't think I'm paying attention or listening to the conversations you're having doesn't mean I don't know that you're being the responsible adult in the room. You've done it multiple. You can't do that. No, you cannot do that. No.
I do that sometimes.
You all totally forgot I was on the phone call for a solid 15 minutes earlier today because I was dead silent because I was working and listening to you two go at it. Yeah.
Yeah, well, because Seth was driving on the interstate with no coolant in his car after driving it all day yesterday with me in the car. And he's like, oh, I'm going 85, and it's giving me an alert saying I'm overheating. Yeah, I'm going to scream at him to slow down. He's like, what are you doing? But explode the car.
Y'all live in Florida. How do you do that with no clue? Like, what?
No,
Why?
no. We are not. We're not asking those questions. We don't want the answers to those questions.
Do you want to know the
Just-
sad part? The coolant was in the bed of his truck. He just wasn't stopping to fill it. That's why I was yelling at him.
That's one of many things that I hear this one actually being a responsible adult over.
I'm convinced the only reason Che is still alive is because of her.
No, Che doesn't do a lot of the antics unless he's pulled along by other people. Then he has a chaperone, right? So Che by himself is fine. Che with Seb
Mostly.
could be bad if they're less unsupervised. There's other comments I could say right now, but I'm not going to say it. So it's just, I'll just
All right, fine. Sorry, Syndicate 3. We got really derailed. Any other questions, guys?
All right, cool. By surprise people of this generation.
That's why I'm bald.
Che tries like a grandma. Oh God! All right.
I mean, I tried like a grandma right now too because. Well, wait a minute. That may have been. I drive like the grandma in the relationship because I already got a speeding ticket this year, so I can't come.
Oh, you're adorable. You're adorable. I got a speeding ticket this year.
I did. It was my only one ever. It was unfortunate.
Sorry, I left my tiny violin at home.
It was very sad.
And here's
Feel
me going
privileged.
through court.
I got a ticket that you can never get. A DWB.
Driving while boning?
Of course, Weiner goes there.
Driving while balding. It's driving while balding, totally.
Shit.
While going to Stonebreaker? Wow.
Rip.
Yeah, I was about to say.
You cry when they pull you over. Yes, I do. Why is my dad in here calling me out?
That's awesome. Because he knows.
He does know.
Oh, is that your dad?
Yeah, Mark.
Yes.
Daddy,
Okay.
Daddy, they pulled me over. Here's me getting busted going 95. That's all you caught me at? Okay. We literally sped through Cordell just to piss off, try to get pulled over so we could just drop Justin's name.
I remember chasing Justin one time driving up to Georgia. He was in his cop car.
Yeah, some
I'm not
cops
even
are
going
cool,
to say
man.
what I have publicly, but it beats everyone and their mothers. Alan, now I want to know.
I don't. No, some cops are cool, especially when I screw them. Like, I had a bunch of friends that are cops in Texas. I actually stopped next to a cop, and I asked him if he knew my buddy. I was like, cool. Next time you see him, can you tell him that he's a biatch? He grabs the radio, calls him up on the radio, and he goes, yeah, I got a report that you're a biatch. And he describes me as he describes me in detail as the person giving the report. And I just hear him come back, tell Sin I said go fuck himself.
The only one where I was like, where I had like, I got pulled over. I had a cop come out and they're looking in the back of the truck and they're like, "What the hell's all this?" So I said, "It's all fake. It's all just airsoft." And they're like, "Okay." So I showed them like the tracer unit, how it worked. Because I was just coming back from a game, so I still had my battery plugged in, still the tracer unit on. So I smacked in there. He goes, "Oh, cool, great. I'm going to call in my partner. As soon as he comes rolling up, just go out there and just start shooting his windshield." It's like, here's the gun. It's got a fresh mag. You can do that. I'm not going to be a statistic. So sure enough, he calls his partner and he goes, "Oh my God." He comes running out the side. And this is with the blaster, not with the Bifrost. So it has the yellow thing. And he just starts going all across the windshield. The dude hits the ground inside of it. Like he just goes down inside of his thing like that. And what the hell are you doing? Here's me at the front of the truck hiding behind it because I think his partner's going to get up and start shooting. And I was not going to be a part of this. I was like, oh shit, I'm going to be in the crossfire this sucks.
So when Weiner speeds, he's still 5 below the speed limit.
No, he ain't. All right, I can tell you that much right now. Here I am enjoying my 20, 30, 1 hour and a half hour nap, and we're going through. Next thing you know, my ass is going sideways with centrifugal force into the driver's seat as he takes the exit at like 90.
It was
He
95.
wanted to
Those
go.
It was
turns.
95.
Hug those turns, Ricky Bobby. You ain't first, you last.
Oh,
Hey,
he was hugging
We
them
had new
turns all
tires
right.
on the truck, so I had to test the sidewalls out.
Yeah, brand new tires with great grip. I'm like, holy shit. And here's me just like, motherfucker, I just want to sleep.
At least
And
he
then
didn't hit a
It
railroad
was the exit
track.
to my house. You weren't going to sleep much longer anyways.
and then he's like,
He had to poop.
an impersonation of what it was like to be sleeping in the car.
No, at least he didn't hit a railroad track and send us airborne.
That's true.
I hit that same railroad track. That thing was, you didn't see it until you got up there, and then seeing that railroad track, it was bad because you saw all the scrapes, so you know everybody else did it too. Because you're going up and it's deceptive because it looks like it's flat, so you're like, oh, just road. All of a sudden, you get like within 15 feet of it. Shit.
All I heard was, "We're going airborne." I grabbed the side thing and we flew.
Was there an auto body shop really close to the train tracks?
No, there was nothing close to these train tracks. You had like 10 miles of nothing.
Yeah. And all I see is his engine light just flashing, and I'm like, he knocked out his blinker and still hasn't replaced it from that.
Why does this man still have a license?
That's an excellent question that nobody really has the answer to. Holy shit.
Did you read the same thing I did?
Yeah.
Yeah. Not
All
what
right.
I was expecting.
So, Weiner here has just been waiting for his time, right? He's been waiting for his time to talk about his event. But now's not that time because we're going to talk about something else.
Oh, hold on. Someone just asked if there's going to be food trucks.
Yes. Where?
Syndicate, I'm assuming.
Oh, there it is. It just popped up. Yes, Stefan, there is going to be food trucks. I got to look up the name. It was the same food truck that was there for the last event for Scorched Earth. That was some damn good food that they had. They're even contemplating doing. That slipped out. They're even contemplating doing the Ultimate Burger replica Weiner.
The one that from.
I'm trying to get you to fucking engage. Fucking engage, asshole. I'm never going to talk about.
I'm busy promoting my event right now. I got people asking me questions. I'm selling tickets, so kiss my ass.
He's just mad because I haven't told him to go ahead and promote his event, which I'm actually queued up with stuff for him. Anyways, it was an Ultimate Burger. It was grilled cheese sandwich, a pound of I think 3 patties of beef that was like a pound of ground beef with onion rings, 2 fried eggs, chili, in a sandwich.
It's a garbage burger.
Is though, do they have ball jerky?
It's a garbage burger.
Call sign is Wheels. Nice. And I'm looking up that one right now. I'm looking up the Big House Muslim Community. It's something clay shooting thing. It's actually a charitable organization.
Somebody just posted it. It's the Penn Cambria Clay Target Team.
There it is. Yeah, thank you, Smurf. Somebody's on the ball there. I knew it started with P something, but yeah, there it is. They're going to be. They already put a menu up. Yeah, it's a Connex container they drop.
Skittles.
She'll be back. She probably just switched off to go look something up. No ball jerky though. Sounds like that thing Philip ate, that bone crusher. That is that thing that Philip ate at Bone Crusher.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. I've kept Weiner on the hook long enough. He's getting frustrated. He's getting
I am
angry.
not. I'm ready to go to sleep. Is what it is. It's 9:35. We got 25 minutes left. Been out for 3.
You still
hours.
He went up. He
you
went up.
still
3
stayed up
octaves.
later than Che, which is amazing.
That is true. Very true. Well, I had to do that on purpose.
Yeah. All right. So May 20th.
19th and 20th.
May 20th, Skittles and I are going, and Virchew are all going to High Grounds for Airsoft. We're going to be live streaming. All right, I'm kidding. Go ahead, Weiner.
No, go ahead. Finish.
Oh, I'm done.
Well, just to let everybody
But
know.
first,
Hold on, let me do this right. Hold on.
Oh my God.
There you
May
go.
19th and 20th. For those of you who are going to be around town, around in the Georgia area, at Big Indian Paintball and Airsoft, I will be hosting my first event with my new company, New Breed Airsoft, and it will be called Operation Red Horse. Milsim light, but Milsim game altogether. Tickets are $55. Go to the link that just popped up, Hop Up Airsoft. To New Breed Airsoft. Also, check my Facebook page out for New Breed Airsoft. It's NUBREED, for those of you who can't spell. Mark. Like I said, May 19th and 20th.
Excuse me. New is spelled N-E-W, asshole. Just because you can't fucking spell, you product of the Broward County school system or the Florida school system.
How about Brevard County, not Broward County? Thank you.
It began with a B. Close enough.
Oh, the horror Weiner's picture's too big. Thank you. I'm glad. I'm old, but I am.
I thought it said, "Oh, Your Honor."
Oh, Your Honor. Can barely hear me. Is this better? Anyways, in Georgia, at Big Indian Paintball, Perry, Georgia, to be exact, one exit south of the Guardian Center. The field is awesome. Beowulf will attest to that. Beowulf will be the green CO. And Top, who's no longer on here, I don't see him anywhere, Antonio Garcia, he will be the green CO. Tickets are $55, like I said. Get them while they're hot, still online. Camping, free primitive camping. Dead End Outfitters will have their store there. Also, the Dead End Outfitters Cafe will be there. So we will be providing food, your basic necessities and needs. It's past Top's bedtime.
No, Top stays up later than most of us because
he does because he's tattooing late at night.
He's doing tramp stamps at 4
tramp
in the
stamps
morning.
late at night.
Again, they're not tramp stamps. They're ass antlers.
Ass antlers. Okay.
No, that's not as good as Glucose Guardian. Sorry.
So anyways, I will have I will have patches. I will have good God.
Insurance.
Insurance. I will have insurance. We will have raffles. We have sponsors. HPA Airsoft. AMS is giving us a gold ticket. Lions Claw gave us a golden ticket.
We gave you a golden ticket.
What's that?
We gave you a golden ticket.
You gave me a golden ticket? For which event? Because your event was already going to be over with.
You have a golden ticket for any of the events, jackass.
Players Wanted will be giving us a golden ticket. Let's see, what else have I got? HPA, D14, RC Airsoft will be there. Good God, this is off the top of my head. I don't have the stuff written down right in front of me, which I should have had because I had plenty of time because Mark just kept.
No. This is your time to promote your shit. You're not ready again.
My shit.
By
the way, just so everybody knows,
calls Che
Mark will not be there at the event. So if all those people who said they weren't going to come because Mark is going to be there, you can come now. So come spend the money, buy the tickets. Mark and Emma won't be there. Emma won't even be there either. They're all going to be in Texas at
nor will Che or Patches or Mouse.
And I did say, and also if you weren't coming
Seb.
because Seb, I told Seb he had to go to the Airsoft Palooza. So Seb will be at the Airsoft Palooza too. So you don't have to worry about him showing up.
He wanted to pawn him.
You wanted to what?
You wanted to pawn him off.
I pawned him off? Yeah. I just kicked his ass over there to you. There's no pawning him off. I told him to get lost.
No, I'm going to go to your event. And Wiener's like, the fuck you are. You're going with Mark.
I already bribed Joker with Twinkies.
So anyways, my first event, Op Red Horse, May 19th and 20th at Big Indian Paintball and Airsoft in Perry, Georgia. Get your tickets now. New Breed Airsoft, Op Red Horse, $55 while they last. Get them now. They're hot.
You done?
I'm done. If you have any questions, please Send them over. Hit me on Messenger.
I'm calling the Better Business Bureau.
I'm calling your mom, Beowulf. I'll make her come live with you. If I have to suffer, you have to suffer too.
So, just to understand, guys, let's address this with the heartfelt thing. So,
Joker, get closer to your mic.
Yeah.
Is this better? I'll just talk louder.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Works.
So I want to give the heartfelt apology that most of Weiner's team is not going to be there. Most of the cast for Players Wanted is not going to be there. We've been given this really great opportunity that we cannot turn down.
We don't need to hear any more of that. If you want to talk about my event, not about where you're going to be.
You shut the hell up and let me just apologize.
Your apologies don't mean shit.
Man, all right. No, he's heard me say that before, and that was well played, sir. That was well played. But we are deeply sorry we're not going to be there for your first game. And if there was any other way that we could do it, we would be there with bells on.
I know you would.
I mean, this is an opportunity that comes very rarely, especially in Airsoft, to be given an opportunity like this to live stream.
Say that 3 times fast. Very rarely.
Very rarely. I got them all out. Fuck you. Ha ha.
Mom and Dad are fighting again.
Yeah, by the way, he's mom.
Yeah.
So I really, truly, if you guys
Uncle Wayne
on May 19th through 20th for $55, you get to go to an awesome AO for a game that's being run by some really awesome people. Go there, have a good time. We're going to be there in spirit, for sure, as we are all crammed inside of a car for 15 hours to go to Texas. You know what? I'm coming to your event. Fuck that. I got to be in a car with Seb, Che, Emma, Nikki, and Jet.
It's okay, Dad. You can handle it.
It's going to be party. Best no.
No. Here's what you're going to hear a lot of.
Goddamn ass back in this fucking truck right now! Your goddamn ass back in this fucking truck right now! Your goddamn ass back in this fucking truck right now!
I like her walk too when she was doing that, and that was right after she smacked me upside the back of the head, or side of the head. Excuse me.
Going up tomorrow, by the way.
What's that?
That video is going up tomorrow, by the way. That's going to be a great video.
Anyways, Op Red Horse, May 19th and 20th. Come on out, have a good time. Milsim event. We do have control boxes. We do have props, tons of props, cannons, all that kind of good. You guys are going to get a good experience.
So,
guaranteed.
Smurf is flying there. Good. Smart Smurf. So Diesel, to address that, right? It's part of a joke that I really wish that the event was not that weekend, because I wanted Weiner to come with us for the stuff that's there. He's such an integral part of our team.
I'm Grandpa.
Yeah, and no, you're Uncle Weiner. Remember, you're Uncle Weiner.
That's right, Uncle Weiner.
Yeah.
That's because I can keep up. Well, we're not right now, but normally I can keep up.
Yeah, right now you're Hop Along Weiner.
I'm Hop Along Weiner.
Well, we have Cousin Seb and Uncle Weiner.
So,
birthday boy, fuck you.
Hey, Smurf, you paying for this RV? I mean, I'll drive an RV. It's just going to cost like $1,600.
Don't apologize to him.
Your dad just goes birthday boy. Your dad goes birthday boy, and I thought it was somebody else at first when I saw it.
Oh no, I know. Don't apologize to him. I know it was him. He's fine.
Your dad's so cool. He's got to come to more events.
He's coming to Geigerlands.
Yep. Good. Oh, cool. That's right. We're all going to be at Geigerlands. Awesome.
Yes, we are.
Looking forward to that trip.
Do I need an extra what? Am I missing something? Oh wait, a laptop or tablet for props. Why is my thing not doing that? Let's see here. If you have stuff you want to donate for props, we'll always take them. I mean, it's only fair since he's ditching for Syndicate, absolutely, to go on one of the shittiest cruise lines we've ever been on. I don't care how new that fucking boat is. It's still a Carnival cruise line, sir.
It's out of Port Canaveral. It's right around the corner from my house. I don't care.
Yeah.
And it's for a week. And I'm going down to San Juan Yeah, we're going down to the Eastern Caribbean.
I cannot wait till he gets like connection and you have to do it. If we're right, you have to say, "I'm sorry, they're right. You guys are right."
I've had that cruise booked for 3 years now.
After doing the research I did, I'm going to say this, Weiner, don't die.
I'll be fine. I stay away from the railings anyways.
No, I just have one request. As a gift back from your cruise,
Door
I
knob.
just want one door handle. One door
Okay,
knob.
I'll see what I can do.
Okay.
I'll see what I can do.
If you come back with a door handle, my case is going to be proven, right? You understand this. There's like going to be no way that this is not actually. It's like,
gotcha. Those door handles, would they just pull straight off? Because I wasn't involved.
They fell
Yeah,
off.
there's just a little wiggle and a pull, or sometimes they just fell out.
If you come back with one of these,
no, it was the bulk door handles. The ones that are supposed to be the safety ones. Yeah,
the big safety ones.
Yeah.
The ones that aren't supposed to break.
if you come back with one of these, I'm just going to say, I fucking told you so. Because that's going to be all the only thing you have to do is, how was your cruise, Weiner? And you're just going to be like, and then I'm going to be like, told you so.
It's the newest ship because they used the parts of the other ones that sunk to build it.
Look at Beowulf. Look at Beowulf's comment. Oh, jeez.
I promise to make it on our next cruise. Well, you better get your damn. By the way, guys, let's talk about Pew Pew at Sea.
Yeah, let's talk about the next one.
Yeah, you only have a few days to book a cabin, so let's get to it.
Don't be like me.
I know, right? Get your cabins booked and then start paying off in chunks, so that way by the time it comes cruise time, you don't have to pay anything out of pocket. It's going to be an awesome ass time.
They haven't even hit me up for my next charge yet.
Neither.
You have to call them and make that charge.
Okay, I got the paperwork here somewhere. I'll go ahead and do that. Oh, you got to make the charge each month, or they don't automatically deduct from your account?
No, they don't do automatic.
Ah.
He's gonna get scurvy.
Yeah, I love it when they make you work to pay them.
Too much fun. All right. Yeah. So, with that being said, guys, send me a link. I'll get started on it. Sure. The link.
Who's Horshack? I know who it is, but who? I mean, I don't.
Lexi.
Okay.
I don't think you met her yet in person.
No, she was at Syndicate too.
I probably met her there. Yeah, I probably did meet her. Yeah, I bet I did.
Another girl on the cruise other than me and Sarah?
I think Nikki is going to be coming too. Well, also, Mom's coming, not Sarah.
Oh, that's right. My other mom's coming.
Who's mom?
Well,
Mom's mom.
Yeah, which
That's the way I can put it. Mom's mom.
My wife, Esther Starr.
Oh, Star's coming.
Yeah, before Sarah became mom, my wife was mom. Mm-hmm. I mean, Weiner has titties, so. That's right. She only missed Scorched Earth. Let's see here.
Alan's gonna be there too.
On the cruise?
I think Alan already got his cabin.
Yeah.
I heard Gabe was rooming with Alan.
Anyway, the water pill is kicking in now. Wow. Okay.
All right. So let's go ahead and start wrapping this up, guys. So let's talk about some other cool things. So again, we talked a lot about SS Airsoft, their 13-year anniversary, which was really awesome to be a part of. We really have to thank Steve again for inviting us up there to be a part of this. It was worth the trip. It was worth the lack of sleep. It was worth the frustration of being called at 3:30 in the goddamn morning. Yeah, it's definitely worth it for you.
My two guns, my Polar Star, and adapter.
I got a gun too.
Because that was when I transferred over to them to get your rooms, Alan. That's why. You'd remember if you heard her laugh. That is so damn true. So we can't wait for her to be out there for the 14-year anniversary. After that, we talked a lot about Syndicate 3. So guys, again, get your tickets. Go to obhmilsom.com. Get your tickets now. There's only like 3 or 4 tickets for each side left. Like DEA closed the gap pretty severely. So we're almost there. So let's get this sold out. Let's get everything moving. We also talked about Op Red Horse, May 19th and 20th at Big Indian Paintball in Perry, Georgia, which obviously Weiner's going to be at. The rest of us won't be, but like you said, if you're hiding from me because you're scared I'm going to annihilate you, go then and experience the thing. Because moving forward, each time he has an event there, I got to be there, obligated contractually by law. Skittles, Virchew, and I will be over at High Grounds in Houston, checking out their new field for Airsoft Palooza and live streaming that. Due to my excess of Twinkies, I'll be giving it out the sign up for cartel.
Yes.
Look, I know you got a case of Twinkies, dude. I mean, Twinkies are great and all, but you're making me feel bad, asshole. I already felt bad enough. I really do feel bad enough that we can't be at his event. I cannot stress how much it frustrates me. I can't be there.
And the faction pages will be going up soon for Operation Red Horse.
So the other things that are coming up in the near future to keep an eye out. It looks like Sin's actually like asleep over there. Like as he's because you're not looking up, you're looking down, and you're just like.
So my camera's up there, but my screen is down here.
Yeah.
And you're also up there on the 65-inch screen of doom.
No. You dishonor the ancestors.
Dishonor
you?
Cow?
Dishonor a cow? All right, so some other cool events that we're going to be going to in the near future is actually this weekend I'm going to be up at Wayne's World of Paintball for Wasteland 14.5 on Easter Sunday. I will be at Gunny's Warfare Center to check out their new field before I go up to the Crescent Prison. The weekend after the prison, so April 22nd, I'll be at some of us are going to be at Big Indian, not Big Indian, Black Tiger Airsoft for the Simon Memorial Game for the Airsoft that passed away when he got hit by while he was on a skateboard. So we're going to be there for that. The weekend after that, I may or may not be at another event. I don't know yet. I gotta confirm something with Skittles. We go to the after. we go to overtime. Big Indian Paintball and Airsoft. I'm sorry they changed their name.
Yep.
So the weekend after, so the first weekend of May is going to be Thunderdome 2. Myself, Skittles, and Weiner are going to be there. We don't know about Virchew yet because he can never commit to anything in a timely manner.
Not with my work schedule. You crazy?
And then I think there's something May 13th, but
Do we get a May 13th?
I think there's something May 13th. I don't know what the hell it is. I can't remember. There's too much shit. But June 3rd, 4th, and 5th is going to be. I think is it those dates?
3rd, 4th, and 5th is
2nd, 3rd, and 4th is going to be Gargoyles 2 Electric Boogaloo, which we'll be talking about that more right after the end of this event because for those tickets we can actually stay on the AO. And then you have Friday, June 20 or Saturday, June 24th and Sunday, June 25th. We have Bad Blood 2023, where Skittles and I will be rocking the Marxist, and Weiner's got to come to that too. It's obligatory.
Where's it at?
That's in New Milford, Pennsylvania.
That is a
Now I'll be rocking a Hawaiian shirt for a change.
I'm going to have to fly up on a Friday night because I don't know if I have enough vacation time anymore.
Yeah, I know.
I got to wait till September. Anything after September, my vacation starts again. So it starts over.
So that's Bad Blood is one of the most favorite events that we have each year that we go up there. And crap, I don't know. Did I remember? Do you remember what dates are supposed to be Colony Wars?
No.
I'll find out. We'll be at Colony Wars up at Black Ops Bristol, Black Ops Airsoft in Bristol, Wisconsin. For when that is, I think I want to say it's the first weekend of September, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I think it's September. Also, we got first weekend September is back. Is Serious Viking?
Isn't that the end of that?
Is the end of the month?
Holiday Wars 2023, August 11th, 12th, and 13th.
Oh, there we go. Well, we'll definitely be there. So, Serious Viking, that's right. Serious Viking is the one that's September 1st to 3rd, 2023. So, there's a lot of stuff. And then there's Lion Claws having the game at Mysticata took. I can't, try spelling that one.
Muscatac or something like that.
Muscatac, Biscotti, Muska. I'm just going to spend a lot of money is what I'm going to do. then the
Indiana.
other one that's on the list for the end of the year is going to be the second week in November. Is going to be Scorched Earth 2, The Beginning. And that's going to be November 10th through 12th. I'm glad you caught that for that. So I mean, we have a busy freaking year, and that's not including some of the other cool stuff that we're going to be announcing soon. Once we have some stuff like written down and ready to go, I think we have something really cool that's going to be rolling out that I cannot wait to start filming for. So yeah. So with all that being said and done, I think now's a good time to end. Does anybody else have anything they want to share before we close this out?
Big Indian people in Airsoft, May 19th and 20th, up Red Horse. Go to my webpage and get your tickets now.
Okay. I'm going to end it with, I'll do that at the very end. All right. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I am Joker for Players Wanted. This is the man with the high cap. It's because of the mohawk, man. You haven't had your hair cut in like a decade, it seems. I know it's only been a few months, but the man with the mohawk, the king of the high kappas, Virchew from Sinister Custom. Down there, she wants you to taste the rainbow. Mother effers, it is Skittles. And it's not a party until the winner comes out. Weiner from New Breed Airsoft. Until next time, may your BBs fly true and your opponents always call your hits. Good night.
Squirrel! Goddamn ass back in this fucking truck right now! Your goddamn ass